Muslims believe in Jesus Christ. There's a lot of interest, I think, from the Muslim community, and many Muslims feel that your conclusions, your historical conclusions of who Jesus Christ is more commensurate with the Muslim idea than it is with the Christian one.
I wouldn't say that they line up well with the Muslim view. I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. I'm not interested in whether Jesus was the Son of God, because I don't think there was a God. And so
my understanding is that your conclusion is that Jesus Christ was a messianic prophet.
I think he thought that he was a son of God, in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him. I think that that's historically right. I think that all of these gospel authors, I think all of them think that in some sense, Jesus is God. If you think that the Bible cannot have any mistakes in it, if you're shown a mistake, then you just refuse to admit it's a mistake. You think either it can be reconciled in some way, or that there's something we just don't understand about it, or we have and in
the Quran it's mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them. So, no, that is my view.
It's a necessary condition for a book from God not to have contradictions.
That's an assumption about what kind of book God could write. I know this is an important argument that apologists use for Islam. As somebody who is not either Christian or Muslim, it doesn't make sense to me for humans to say what God has to do. If God wants to make a revelation, it has to be this, this, or that. You're talking about somebody who's beyond your imagination.
Well, there has to be something within revelation which distinguishes it from human speech, so as to act as an evidence.
Yes, I know that's your argument. I'm saying, who says it has to be? You are.
Yeah, exactly. Right. If it's not, then anyone can claim prophecy or prophethood, right?
Well, the Christians say that's what the Christians say Muslims are doing. They're just claiming things for themselves.
No. In the past, prophets came with kind of visual miracles. The final prophet, who's we believe Prophet Muhammad, he came with something that can be analyzable in our times. If it's analyzable in a sense that you can distinguish it from human speech, and so this would be the argument that we would put forward.
Yeah, no, I know, and I don't buy it.
No.
Suppose he did not call himself God. That would not mean he's not God. I don't call myself a pain in the neck, but doesn't mean I'm not a pain in the neck.
Well, maybe.
Did you get the laughter from the guy? It's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing grace. Etiefo. Greetings, people. Peace of Christ be with you all. Please, share the video for us. Invite people, tag people. Another opportunity, another day. We are here, giving people the opportunity to call in. Let's have a conversation, a live Q&A, open dialogue. Okay, so wherever you are welcome to call in. Okay, the telephone number is right there, as you can see on the screen. Okay, so you are welcome to join me. You are welcome to call in. And as I already suspected, I already suspected this is going to happen, right? The Facebook page has already been restricted. I already suspected this is going to happen, because whenever you are giving out informations, right, information that is causing trouble, the truth, right, is the truth always. There is something about the truth. People who lives with lies doesn't want the truth. They are comfortable with the lies. So whenever you are sharing something on social media and then it's about the truth, people are going to have a big problem with it. So I already suspected it's going to happen, and it is happening because Facebook has already restricted the page on Facebook. Seto SSK TV is already restricted. I have the notification. Maybe I can show it to you. Let me see. Maybe I can show it to the people on the screen, and then you'll see what I mean, right? So please follow the YouTube page, because very soon the restriction is not going to be reduced very soon. They will keep on. I'm not going to stop anyway. we will keep on sharing the good news about the Bible and speak the truth about whatever, right? We are not. It's not going to maybe slow us down, but it is going to be sad because when you come live and you are giving out informations, and then people don't get to see because Facebook don't distribute the information to the places where the message needs to get. You see, the Facebook is not distributing it because that is what they are saying right now, right? So let me see. Let me see if how I can show it to you. I'm gonna just show it to you on the screen right now. It's amazing. Okay, so according to Facebook, let me see. Let me see if I can show it to you. I don't know if you're going to see it. According to Facebook, okay, see the page. You see the sign. They said there is a problem. It is in German. I don't know if you can speak German, but this is what the page is. Okay, it is saying I've posted something against the community guideline, and this is why they have taken the message down. Whatever I posted, they have taken it down, and now the page is being restricted. Okay, and the restriction is the page cannot grow. It cannot grow again. That is what the restriction at the moment is. I don't know what mean. I've already sent an email, or I've just tried to let them know that whatever I posted, it wasn't anything negative, right? It wasn't negative. And the video that they are talking about, it is on social media right now. It is on Facebook. The video that I posted was an Arab guy telling the people that the land belongs to the Israelites, right? That maybe people saw this video on my platform. Facebook has taken it down. He said, I am inciting violence against people. According to this video, the video was about an Arab guy speaking in Arabic with a subtitle in English, right? The guy was speaking in Arabic with a subtitle in English. And this video, it is still on Facebook on other pages. I've checked it today and I saw it on other pages, but Facebook has taken this video down, claiming I am inciting violence against people. I don't know. So let's see what Facebook is going to say. Okay. So if you follow this platform and you enjoy what we are doing, right? Please, please, please try your best and follow the YouTube page, because if Facebook block me, right? If Facebook starts to block me, that I will not be able to stream live. You don't even know what you're going to post next, and Facebook is going to consider that to be as what? As against the community guidelines. So follow the YouTube page, okay? So if you don't see me on Facebook for a while, then you will get me on Facebook, on YouTube. Please follow the YouTube page. So if you don't see me on Facebook, the YouTube page is right there on the corner, as you can see right there, right? You can see it right there, okay? Follow me on the YouTube page. So in case they block you, because you don't know, whatever you post, somebody can report it and Facebook will just block you. So if you don't find me, if you don't see me coming live on Facebook, you will know that I'll be live on YouTube, right? I will be live on YouTube. So please follow the YouTube page, okay? That is it right there. YouTube Seto SSK on YouTube. You can follow me there. And then in case you don't find me or you don't see me, then hey, Richard Kwame, hey, my main man, is a Christian Seto. I did long time, my brother, long time. Okay, good day, mate. Scott, greetings, Scott, man. So today's let me send the link. Let me send the link. And so in case you want to join in, maybe I have said something which was inaccurate. Let's say like this. I said something which you think I was misinforming the people. Okay, I didn't do it intentionally. If that was the case, it wasn't intentionally. Or intentional. So please, you can join us. Try to educate me or try to let me know whatever I said that was wrong. That is all. Okay. No need for insult or unnecessary attack. Just, yeah, my guy, you said this about the Bible the other time. It was wrong. He says weaponized censorship. Yeah, it's amazing. I think the people who are working on Facebook is becoming too frustrating. I don't know why. You post something, it doesn't even matter. You can just post something, Jesus is good. And somebody can go and just report this message, and some robot will just delete it and then give you a restriction. Okay, that's why some people prefer YouTube. Okay, a lot of people they're not on Facebook, especially Christians. A lot of Christians, they're not on Facebook, because whenever a Christian says a thing, Facebook blocks him. You see, Christian Prince is not on Facebook. He tried it. He came there. He's not on Facebook because they will just report anything and Facebook will block you. David Wood is not on Facebook. He also had a Facebook page. You don't even have to say something bad. You just speaking the truth and they will report it and the Facebook will block you. Sam Shamoun. All these people, they used to have Facebook. They used to be on Facebook, but Facebook will not treat you well. Whatever somebody reports you, they just take it for granted and they will just block you, right? So it's not like, I don't know why. So maybe I have to start focusing more on maybe TikTok on YouTube, because Facebook, it is sad. It is sad. Yeah, greetings. Yeah. So please, I've already sent out the links, as I've already shown you, right? The Facebook page is right now under restriction for something that I posted, which is right now on social media on other platforms. It's not like I am here posting like some violence things. You say your opinion, you say your mind, Facebook is still going to have a way to block you, or people are going to still have a way to just report you. No worries. It won't change the fact. I know I am doing my best. For me, I am doing my best. I'm not saying, see, as somebody who follows the Bible, I am not saying I am the yardstick for Christian. I am not putting myself out there as somebody who is really, really, really following the Bible according to how maybe the Bible wants from me. I'm not saying this. I'm not going to stand here and claim like I am the most perfect guy trying to follow the Bible accurately. I'm not saying this. But because I wasn't getting notification for some time. Using my old phone, I got notification. Okay, Kweku. Is it Kweku Jekum? Are you there? Is it Kweku Shadrach Jekum? Is this you? Okay, greetings. If it say wow, Michiao. Okay, Michiao, Kweku Jekum. If it is you, if only it is you, okay, greetings. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm not getting notification at the moment. He said he was not getting notification. Using my old phone, I got notification. Not that guy. Okay, are you sure? Is it not that guy? Okay, this is Henry. Sorry, then Henry. Okay, sorry, because I was there is another Kweku. Okay, this is, you are on YouTube right now. Okay, so it's probably not Kweku Ajekum, Shadrach Kweku Ajekum. It's probably not you, because he usually uses Facebook, right? So I'm sorry, Kweku. Thanks for joining me on YouTube. Okay, so please, the YouTube followers, try and like the videos on YouTube, so that maybe Facebook and YouTube people at least will distribute the message, so that people will get the notification that we are here live on YouTube. Okay, brother, sometimes the name is interesting. Okay, greetings, watching you from Cape Kenya. That's greetings, brother. Kweku, my nipa is here. My own comfort is here too. Let the Bible speak, Michelle. Greetings, let the Bible speak. So please share this video for us, invite people, tag people. And if you have anything to say, you can call in the number. The number is right there on the screen. Okay. And then you can also pick the link and join. Pick the link and join. Okay. We are not going to stop speaking the truth. And the truth is one. That is Jesus Christ. I'll confess here, do you agree with that? That Jesus is the truth?
No. Jesus cannot be the truth.
But he said he's the truth. What do you mean he cannot be the truth? He said it.
Who says that?
Yeah.
Who says that?
He said he's the truth. He said he's the truth.
Well, suppose Jesus can claim anything for himself.
Yeah. Right? So did he say that? He said it, right?
Well, he said it. That's what he said. You said he said. But
exactly.
It's not necessary that I have to believe what he's saying, that he's the truth. Right? Let me ask you, okay, it's a truth. Okay. Suppose there's a rule that we have to follow. Okay, there is a rule that we have to follow, and you did not follow the rules. You break the law, and then I ask you, Sato, you have break the law. You said, "Oh, I'm the one who make the law." So you are the one who make the law, so you can break it. That is how it is, or we all have to follow it.
No, it depends. You see, you as a parent, let me say it like this, as a father at home, right? I can say, you don't watch television from 10 p.m. going.
Okay.
Right? That is the rules I'm setting for the family. But me as a parent, I can watch television from 10 p.m. going. I have the authority. Some rules, some rules that you and your wife, when the children are gone to sleep, you give the rules to the children. And then maybe when the children are around, or at a certain time when the children are learning, nobody will watch television. Some certain times, like you can give rules to children too, but doesn't mean because you set the rules that nobody watch television at 10 p.m. when the children are asleep, when they have already done their assignment, they are asleep, and nobody's there. As the man of the house, you cannot watch television at 10 p.m. It goes like this. Sometimes you set the rules for the family, okay, and then you have advantage over them. Let me say it like that.
Okay? Yeah, okay, I understand that. But here's the case: you have make a rule for the whole world. I mean, everybody, including you, right?
Okay.
Because remember, the Sabbath day, it was a rule that is made for the Israel people. Okay. Now Jesus came. He came. Who knows that he's the one who made the rules? Nobody knows him, right? The Jewish people didn't know him. That then
he told them,
but he break the rules. Why they didn't know him? They didn't know him.
Which rules did he break?
Remember the Sabbath day and to keep it holy. He break it that rule.
Yeah, so what is the rule? What did he break?
Well, he healed. He worked by healing the blind, by stealing the corn in the bush. This all he break the rules.
No, but
the Pharisees were asking him why he broke the rules.
You see, God never said that. He asked them. So if your animal fall in a pit, will you rescue the animal, or will you let the animal be in the pit because that's Sabbath day? They said they will rescue the animal. Let me finish. They said they will rescue the animal, so that will be working. They put certain laws on themselves. They made certain laws on themselves, and they were using it to they were like going extreme with the laws, and being hypocritical with themselves. But God never told them that they cannot do these things. It is they themselves. They are doing this thing for themselves. So he didn't break any rules. He didn't break any rules.
No.
He said it clearly. He said, "My Father is working, so he is also working. His Father is working, so he's working too."
So
right?
Let me ask you. So for thousands of years that they were following that rule, God did not intervene to send any prophet to tell them that many of the rules that you're following, you are breaking. You just putting more pressure to yourself. God kept quiet until Jesus came, and then break that rule. Then the Pharisees confronted him. Then he said, "I'm the law of the Sabbath." That's what he said. He's the law. So it's like me stealing something, and then say, "Oh, Julius, you stole something." Then you say, "I'm the one who made it anyway." So it's okay.
If he's the owner, if the owner takes something that belongs to him, he's not stealing it, right? That is the point here.
But how do we know he was the owner? How do we know?
By saying as soon as he said he is the Lord of the Sabbath, he's claiming the ownership of the Sabbath. The Sabbath belongs to him.
But how do we know? That's the question. How do you know he was the owner?
So he's telling you he's the Lord of the Sabbath, and then he also did a lot of things to prove who he is, right?
Remember, they used all these charges to kill him, right? They used all these charges. That means the Jewish people did not believe that he was the Lord of the Sabbath. That is why they killed him. What is the charges? Blaspheming. What are the charges that they used to kill Jesus? Because of that.
Let the Bible speak. Can you, if you want to say something?
Yeah. Julius.
Yeah.
There's nowhere in the law of Moses which says that you don't heal someone on a Sabbath day. Is there any law like that?
but it says you cannot work, right?
Is there any law like that?
No, I didn't see any law like that yet. But I said that it says you cannot work on the Sabbath day, right?
Yeah. You cannot work on the Sabbath day.
Okay.
But can God himself work on the Sabbath day?
God himself, God said he rested, right? 6 days he created, and the 7th day he rested. So
The word rested does not mean rest like human being resting. It ceased from his work of creation. That's what it means.
Of creation.
So God ceased his work of creation. That's what he did. Not rest like we human beings get tired and rest. Not that.
So what was the law of the Sabbath day? What does that mean? The law of the Sabbath day. Are you guys trying to reinvent new Sabbath day or what?
I'm not under the law of Sabbath. I'm not under the law that God gave to the people of Israel. I'm not under that. But let's represent what God gave to them correctly.
Okay.
So God gave them law, you cannot work. Then the people themselves, the scribes, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, also made the law very difficult for them in such a way that they can do some things on the Sabbath day, but the civilians cannot do some things on the Sabbath day.
Okay.
So one, Christ did not break the law that God gave to the people of Israel.
Okay.
Rather, he broke the law of the Sadducees and the Pharisees.
Okay.
So according to Galatians chapter 4, verse 4 to 5, it says Christ was born under the law to redeem those who were under the law. He practiced everything correctly. He did everything correctly to redeem those who were under the law. So when he was born under that law, he did exactly what he did.
So when Christ came, okay, were the Jewish people going to farm on Sabbath day? Was it part of the law? Can you go to farm on a Sabbath day?
Okay, so this is what the law says. Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 25. Okay. So we can post it.
23 verse 25?
Yes, please.
Okay. Deuteronomy, okay, you can speak. I'll try and put it on the screen, okay?
So, I want to know whether the Jewish people were farming.
But they were not farming. You see, the Bible never said they were farming. They were traveling. They were going from one place to another place. Now, I don't know if that's the verse that Let the Bible Speak is giving us. In the Old Testament, it is allowed. It is allowed if you are traveling, you reach a place, you can eat something from the food. Okay, 23 verse 25. I don't know.
If you are walking, even in our in the olden days, if someone is walking in your farm and sees some fruit it's ripe, the person can break some, eat them without taking the fruit whole. If the person take the thing whole, it's considered as stealing. But if the person sits under the place that he took the fruits or the food and eat there, it's considered as a traveler. He came, he was hungry, and ate under that place. The same thing happens to God gave to the people of Israel. That if they are walking along their friend's farm and they see that the place is rough, they can pluck with their hands, not with a shekel, and eat there. That's what Christ and his disciples did during that day.
So the farm was the friend's farm. Who was the friend of the farmer?
Neighbor. It's a neighbor. So any neighbor is a neighbor. So any kind of neighbor, yeah.
So exactly that's the point here. Okay, so it's like if you are a Ghanaian and you are walking on a Ghana land, and it's like this because they're all Jews. So who number there, and then you see something like this, you can pick and eat right there.
So neighbor is someone who you are living close with, though, right? It's not like for me. So now I'm not your neighbor, though we are from Ghana. Are we neighbors?
No, but no. Okay. No.
So, you are getting something wrong here. We are using the definition of today to describe the definition of the olden days. Mm-hmm. In the olden days, when they say neighbor, it means anybody who is within the country.
No, even today, we say we are Ghanaians, like one brother. We are brothers and sisters. We can use the word we say family, common sense family.
You see, there was a law there was a law in the Bible that it tells you that if you borrow your brother's money, don't add any interest to it, right? For that, we know that Seto, you can be my brother, right? Right? Let the Bible speak and be my brother. So when you take money from me, I'll not add interest. But here's the thing: God says specifically neighbor. So neighbor is someone who you living close to close.
No,
I
it's
mean,
not true.
good.
So do you mean to say or tell us when the Bible says, do unto others what you want others to do unto you, or treat your neighbors as there is? Did Jesus say something about neighbor? How do you
Love
treat
your
your
neighbor
neighbor?
as yourself.
Yes. Treat
So
your neighbor.
Are you saying this name? What did he say? Tell me. Let the
Love your
Bible.
neighbor as yourself.
What again?
Love your neighbor as yourself.
Exactly. Love your neighbor as yourself. Okomfo said, are you trying to tell us Jesus is speaking about the one who lived next door to me? Only the person who lives next door to me was this very specific to? Or neighbor can mean like let the Bible speak is speaking in general term. Okay, anybody who is close to you, even like it doesn't specifically mean or necessarily mean like only the person next door to you should be love. You should love that person, right? It's not fair. Just go with the context.
See, but
Don't
then
come with this
it can also say treat everybody as you like to be treated.
Exactly.
Then we know that in January you make everybody included, including me, including you. But if you say specifically neighbor, that means you single out,
Yeah, okay.
right?
I'm not going to
So,
argue with this.
well,
No,
that's what I understand. Okay, that's
okay.
how I understand it.
That's how,
Okay.
and that is not
Yeah.
how we understand it. Okay, so
It's like right now, someone will say, when I say a brother, it means my biological sibling, someone my mother gave birth to. So if you are giving birth to another person, a mother or a different father, you are not my brother. That's a wrong definition for right now, if I'm supposed to give that. But anybody can be my brother, anybody can be my neighbor. So the neighbor there refers to any Jew person that you are living with.
Wow. Wow. But Seto, one thing you said before, if you and the Nigerian guy was making a debate, and then you were saying that God said he will what? He will harden fellows' hearts, right? So I mean, but then you said Pharaoh already hardened his heart before, but that is not what exactly it was. When God sent Moses, that's what he said from the start, that he will harden his heart just to punish the Pharaoh. But you were saying something like it wasn't like that or something. That I forget what you said exactly. If you can restate it and see what you mean.
you always forget everything that I say. You have to write it down. You have this notebook. You always jot things down so that you come back with a proper argument. I think if I remember. But before we go on that, before we go there,
Yeah.
this verse on the screen, have you understood it?
You mean the neighbor?
Yeah, about the neighbor, yes, because you keep on making this argument. They went and steal corn. They stole corn or stuff. You bring all this argument.
So, see, for me, how I see things like this. For me, my definition of stealing means when anything there and you took it and you did not ask the person, that is stealing. That's my definition, right? So if, for example, the farmer was there or whatever it is, and then probably Jesus and the disciples, they asked, even Jesus himself did not took the corn, it is the disciples. But he's asking the master, he should have said, hey, stop stealing somebody's corn. But he did not say it, right? But if they did ask, just like the donkey, before they took it, then I will not have any issue with it.
Okay. I understand what you are saying. Okay, but Julius, listen carefully. Okay, before you can say somebody is stealing something, okay, somebody has to come and claim that somebody has stolen a thing, because you can see somebody taking something which you know it doesn't belong to the person. But when you don't also know you don't know if he has the permission to come and take it. So if you see me, let's say if you see me like taking let's say I don't know the bicycle from Dominic. Let's say Dominic, right? You saw me taking the bicycle from Dominic's house. So from your understanding, you can say I am stealing the bicycle, but you don't have the information. If I have asked Dominic that I will come for the bicycle. So if Dominic is not complaining that somebody has stolen his bicycle, how can you come out and say Seto has stolen the bicycle? But Dominic himself never came to complain anything. So you cannot.
Okay. Yes. You get a point there.
So since nobody came to complain about somebody stealing something, like the donkey, we don't have anything in the Bible which suggests somebody was complaining my donkey is missing and we don't find this donkey. And then you are now assuming that was the donkey Jesus stole. That would be a different thing. Nobody is complaining about donkey missing. Nobody's complaining about a corn missing. Nobody's complaining this. And they have the right to. So because you don't know if they asked or they didn't ask, or somebody, you don't know this, so you cannot say it's stealing.
Yeah, but you see, for the donkey, right? He said, if anybody asks, said the Lord's need it, right? If anybody asks about the donkey, said the Lord needs it. It's like me want to steal something, right? And then I send my brother to go bring it, and then say, if anybody asks you, says Julius need it, right? So, well, you have a point there too. Maybe they ask the permission that we don't know,
but
right?
What did you just say? If you want to steal something, what do you mean want to steal something? Is this a stealing if you are sending somebody and you are telling them if somebody asks you, say, I need it? It's not stealing. How do you consider this to be stealing?
Well, but if I did not ask the person, and then I guess, because, you know, some people can also use that technique to take things from people.
Yeah, but now you are speaking because you don't have the information. You cannot say stealing. That is what I mean. Because you saw somebody taking something from somewhere, you cannot say it's stealing because you don't know if somebody has the permission. That is the
But the thing is, they have make it perfect in the Bible that Jesus never steal anything in the Bible because they have make it perfect in it. Right?
Okay. And that is the point here. So that is why you shouldn't come to conclusion he stole something. Because the Bible says he never stole anything. And so if he's taking something and nobody is complaining about his or her thing missing, why do you say it is stealing? When the Bible says he's never stole, he's sinless.
So what about he whipped the people in the synagogue? That one, what is it? What do we call that one?
Discipline.
But this is violence.
Is that so?
The Bible, does the Bible not give this order how to discipline children? Discipline is in the Bible or not?
Well, discipline of stoning somebody to death, yes, of course, it's there.
It's also
right?
there, yes, it's also there. But there's also to discipline children is there. But that doesn't make it. Why don't discipline your children?
But those guys were not children. Those guys were adults.
Discipline is or you see, Jesus wasn't the hypocrite, right? So sometimes,
Seto,
yes.
Suppose a Pharisee who is about 62-year-old Pharisee or 60-year-old Pharisee with a long beard, and then 33-years-old Jesus take a cane and whip him. Do you think it's fair to do that?
Is it true? Is it like the Bible to do that? Maybe because they told us in Sunday schools or in churches. Is it true? Did he even whip them, or he just turned down the tables? Did he whip them? Do you know the verse? The verse
is talking about John chapter 2, verse 13 downwards, I think. Yeah.
John 2:13. Okay. So Okonfo said, do you know for sure that he whipped them?
Well, in Sunday school they say, but we know that he turned over the tables, right? And then let all the birds fly away or something. That's what they were saying.
Okay, so right now, because you gave an example right now saying a 60-year-old Jew or somebody, right? And then his long beard and then 3 years is whipping. That's why I'm asking you. So you are looking at I'm not saying you are
even though if he turned a 60-year-old table and throw all his stuff away, it doesn't seem good.
Why not? Why not?
Well, because you have to give the respect to the adult.
No, who says so?
Okay. So, Julius, let me ask you this: in Ghana, we have laws, okay?
Yeah.
And the laws that govern us is maybe you should not urinate on the streets.
Yeah.
And you meet an elderly person doing said thing, what would you do to him?
Well, so then what the law says have to punish the guy, right? You have
Okay.
to punish the guy
Mm.
or the person, whether he's old or young. But here's the case. In Jesus' case, there was no law that you cannot sell in the temple. Was it in the Bible that you cannot sell in the temple?
There shouldn't be a law that you cannot sell in the temple, but
Well,
the
the
temple.
law have to make you, that you don't, obey, right?
Oh,
If there is a
wait.
law,
Let me first draw your attention here. We have
Yeah.
something we call specific commandment, and we have what we call generic commandment. Okay. In a specific commandment, I don't need to tell you don't do this. If I tell you do this, that is it. For example,
Hello? Hello, let the Bible speak. Okay, we're freezy. I confess it. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you, Tato.
Okay, let the Bible speak. Okay, confess it. I think you had a point. Look at this verse. The verse is here. He says, verse number 15, it says, okay, when he had made a whip of cord, he drove them all out of the temple with the sheep and the oxen, and poured out the changer's money and overturned the tables. Okay, so he said he made a whip, but it doesn't say he had made a whip of cord. But I don't know if he said what the boo will be and I said this and it doesn't say it, right? But he made
Well, that's how it explains, right? But if there's a law, then you have to charge the person.
He
But
said
here, Jesus took the law into his own hands.
he had said to those who sold those, take these things away. Do not make my father's house a house of merchandise. Okay. Then his disciples remembered that it was written, zeal for your house has eaten me up. Okay, so this must have a meaning. I don't know. Let the Bible speak has connectivity problems. He will join. Okay, he will join. So the Jews answered and said to him, what sign do you show to us, since you do these things? Jesus answered and said, destroy the temple, and it will be built in 3 days. Okay, that's
You
what
see,
he said.
even he's off topic. They ask him simple question. Now he's saying something different.
What do you mean? He said, destroy the temple, and it will be built. Why? How do you mean? He said this? He's telling them this is my father's house. Don't turn it into a merchandise. Don't be selling things in the father's house. Okay,
Okay.
that's the place for worship.
Hmm.
So they say, okay, so that's what I mean. These people, they were doing things they think that maybe they are following what the leaders are saying. Okay, you go to a church, you see the pastors doing something, and then you see the smaller pastors, they will be following, and then the elders, they will be following. They all follow what the pastor is doing, but maybe what the Bible is saying is totally different. So if somebody comes and tell them, stop doing this in the church, follow what the Bible is saying, the person is not wrong for doing this. Okay, he's telling the truth. You don't want to follow the system. He just wants to be one of a kind. Jesus answered and said to them, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. I will raise it up. That is what he said.
Exactly. So see, he is talking about temple that they are selling stuff in it. But now he confused them by saying I. And that's what you guys are saying, that what he speak about that is about his body. That means when you kill him, he will raise up again in 3 days. So that means he disconnects from what he was doing, from beating people up at the temple. He says something different.
Then the Jews said, it has taken 46 years to build this temple, and he will raise it up in 3 days. But he was speaking of the temple of his body. Did you hear that? Of his body. So
exactly. So why sadly you were talking about beating people in the temple? Now you switch the topic to something else. That's what Jesus did. So that's the technique that Jesus was using all the time.
Let the Bible speak. Are you there now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were saying something before, but it is connected.
Yeah, I was saying we have two commands. We have specific command and generic command. In a specific command, if I tell you take money and buy me better bread, it excludes any other bread. brown bread, yellow bread, sugar bread, any other bread is excluded. I don't need to tell you, don't do this. Okay? But if I say buy bread, it includes any other thing. What was the use of the temple? Was it used for marketing? No, it was used for praying and for doing a specific kind of task. That excludes any other thing. So if the people of Israel selling at the temple makes or defiles the law, that was the reason why Christ was doing that. Do you get me clear?
But let the Bible speak. The reason why they were selling those things because of the offering that they were doing, right? So maybe somebody will come for sin offering or whatever it is. Then they have either the dove or maybe the goat. They have them right there for them instead of for them to go
it outside. Can they sell it outside the temple?
Yeah.
Why inside?
Well, but so maybe it was raining. It was raining, so they have to go inside.
It's not true. You don't know. But they could have said it outside rather than the inside.
But let the Bible speak. These things they were doing years and years and years before Jesus came, right?
Because
That
does not make it right. Yeah.
But then that time they didn't have. When Jesus came, there was a prophet. Why God did not instruct the prophet to stop them doing that? Where did any prophet speak to them to stop that?
No, okay.
First of all, for the first thing, I don't know whether they have been doing it continuously. 2, that time could be the first time they were doing so. We don't know. So I can't say God did not, 1, instruct any prophet to warn them. 2, I can't say God instructed someone to warn them. But this is what happened and Christ did. This is what I'm talking about.
When Jesus came, was there a prophet of the
John
Jewish?
the Baptist, prophet,
Let's say John the Baptist was not a prophet.
according to you.
Well, John the Baptist was a prophet of the New Testament, but we're talking about the Jewish prophet itself.
For about 300 or 400 years, God did not send a prophet to the people of Israel. So Christ and John the Baptist came. So,
but we cannot consider John the Baptist as a prophet anyway, right? Because first of all, he's Jesus' cousin, right? And then he sent the cousin first, and then he sent Jesus second to come and change the world or something, right? So
because they are cousins, so John the Baptist cannot be a prophet or what?
No. Because see, and then the same cousin saw Jesus, and they said, they talk like they don't know each other. It's like Jesus never seen John the Baptist before.
It's not true. It's not true. Get time and read the story.
Let me say, when they were about to cut John the Baptist's head, right? Why didn't they say go to John the Baptist said to Jesus? Why did they say go ask my cousin that whatever it is, right? Are you the one? He didn't say that, but he said go ask. But he knows that it is his cousin. Why didn't he say go ask my cousin?
I have a friend who is called Matthew, and if I say go ask Matthew whether he is the one, that not means he's not my friend. It's a statement we use.
Well, it seems like anything that I will say, you don't want to admit, right? You have something right there. Anyway, and what paid me is after they cut John the Baptist's head, instead of Jesus to go to the funeral, he ran away he took the Uber, and then he went behind the sea. What is this? But if you cut my cousin's head, I will be at the funeral. But Jesus never been there to the funeral.
Okay.
How can you explain this? Setu? And let the Bible speak. So if somebody killed your cousin,
no. You see now, because sometimes you say things. Maybe the reason is even in the verse, but you never read it. You are just repeating what you heard, right? Maybe there is a reason, and then you are not even you don't care because somebody told you something negative about the Bible according to their logic, and then you also repeating it. Do you know the verse that you are talking about?
Of course, I can find it.
Yeah, you see, you can find. Have you read it? Sometimes you have to sit down, read the verse for yourself too. Maybe you read the verse for yourself. Read it.
So you mean that maybe Jesus ran away because maybe he's scared that they also gonna cut his head?
What is the meaning of run away? What is run away? What does that mean?
Huh? Seto. Even my friend, if they put my friend in jail and I feel like it's injustice, I will be there protesting to take my friend out.
Okay.
But so here's the case.
Now hold on. Let's say God forbid somebody dies, right? A relative die, and you are not able to show up. Does that mean you are run away? You have run away. You are not able to show up.
Not really. But if Jesus have something to do, of course. If Jesus have something to do at that time, yes, then he have no right. I mean, he can. He doesn't have any right to be there. So but that time,
for you to say run away, what does it mean? Why do you say run away? What does that mean?
Because he took the boat and then he went. Over the sea, behind the sea or something.
So why do you say it's running away? Let's say I just want to understand because to run away is because you are afraid of something. Right, that's my understanding. I'm using to be afraid of something, so you run away.
Yeah.
So if John the Baptist is dead, he's dead, right? And Jesus went the other way. Why do you say run away?
Well, because if it is me or any other person, you have to be there for your cousin, right?
Are you telling me? We are both in Europe, so I am in Europe. At least you are in. America, in Canada, over there, right? Are you telling me all your relatives? You have cousins down in Ghana. You have cousins in Ghana. You have people relatives in Ghana. Are you telling me all of them? God forbid if some of them have died, you were able to, all of them. You were able to go down. Were able to go to Ghana for the funeral.
No. But if I'm in the same country, I will go.
Does it mean you run away?
No, that doesn't mean I run away. No. But here's the case. Here's the case. Jesus was there in the same town, right? The same town. But then he refused to go. But you see, even killing John the Baptist is not justified. He should have. The authorities have to charge. Because he's supposed to be there as he came with the power, right, to save the people. He should have go and confront the king, say what you did is bad, whatever it is, and let thunder strike him and fire him somewhere else. But he did not. Instead, he just took the Uber and then he went behind the sea. And I don't know what he did over there, but yes, that's what he did.
Well, that's the whole point. So if you don't know, you cannot say he ran away. That's I'm not saying I don't even know the verse that you're talking about, but you have to be fair with the Bible. You see, now if somebody you people want you want to be fair, you want us to be fair with you and your movement and your abosomsom and all these things, no. But when you were speaking about the Bible, you were making kind of statements which is like you are being injustice to the Bible. Be fair.
But so you guys already lambast abosomsom already. Lambast to the back and front already. Now we are raising them up again.
I mean, I haven't done anything. I haven't done such a thing. You cannot say
let the Bible has preached against abosomsom before. Right?
Okay.
Yes, of course.
What did he say?
Let the Bible speak. You never preach against
abosomsom. I'm asking. What did he say?
Even though I'm not there, but I know for sure he has preached against abosomsom.
No, so it is an assumption. You are even making an assumption. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. See, so the truth is one. Okay, let me say, I believe in the Bible. I follow the Bible. Jesus has made it clear, right, that he is the way. So if any other way, as soon as I am a Christian, I'm preaching about the gospel. Any other way is false to me. It's not the way to God, right? So we will say I'm speaking against it. But sometimes you have to sit down and analyze it. Okay, why do we believe in what we believe in? Is it because our forefathers were doing it? That's why you're also doing it? Or do we have something to back what you believe in up? Back it up.
Technically, I don't follow our ancestors, whatever it is, right? I don't follow it because I don't know much about it. All I want to do to restore how the kingship used to be. But far as abosomsom, how to worship the gods, I don't want to get because I don't know. And besides, I don't like the way they dress anyway. Then they make their face like scary, whatever it is. I don't even. I mean, You
They
know.
will come for you. They will come for you very soon.
Oh, oh,
They
well,
will come for you.
you
You
know,
are
but
disrespecting. Are you saying our Nananom? They didn't know how to dress, and they're making their face.
no, because you see,
Oh,
those people wanted to look scary. They wanted to look scary, right? So people will scare them, so that people fear them, right? But that one, I cannot prove anything. But when it comes to the king and then the way that we rule, as the Christians tag them, that is also idol worshippers.
It's not true. It's
That
not
one we
true.
have to restore those things.
How is a king ruling of a king considered to be an idol worshiper? What does that mean?
Well, because they said they do sacrifice, they do goat sacrifice when they install the king. They do goat sacrifice and all those things. All those things is also idol worshippers.
But that's what you said. You don't understand. What is the goat sacrifice for?
What the goat sacrifice? Well,
Mhm.
I think it was in the tradition, right? That
Exactly.
they have to use the goat blood to kick away the devils and the evils. So that's what they were using it for, right?
Okay.
So they have to use a white sheep or white goat, whatever, to do those things.
And what is wrong
Right.
with the black one?
Well, because they are using white as good and then using black as evil. So that's what they have these kind of things.
Even Nananom is being, you see, when this one, if they say they see somebody paint a picture and they say this is a white Jesus, and you are comparing, say everything is white. So even Nananom is even using white color as something good and black color as something bad. The black people themselves.
Because I guess they get brainwashed when they see. Remember,
Wait, hold on. Are you saying somebody came to brainwash them? That is why they used the white and black before the Europeans came.
You see, no, when the Europeans came, right? All the chiefs, the kings, they were all disturbed. So it wasn't functioning anymore. Later on, they come back again and then restart everything again. So they lost a lot of the traditions that they were doing before. So those things have to bring back to the original state. All right. So that's how it is.
I don't understand what you're saying, but hey, let's leave it to where it is, okay? So if you want to join, you can join. The link is right there on the screen, okay? Seto SSK. Follow the YouTube page, please. All the people on YouTube right now, please kindly share the video for us. Invite people. Leave a link. Leave a like. Okay, like is very important. Okay. And if you're on YouTube and Facebook too, you can also share the video.
You see, Seto, recently, you see the Bono and Asante people were fighting, and then they were saying there is no king in Ghana. You heard about that on Facebook, right?
You see, no, I heard. I didn't follow the. I don't want to be. These people, the same people, they are insulting or they are saying things like, let me say, they are saying, oh, the white people have come to divide us. Look at this, the logic here. White people came to divide with religion. And then now we see two Ghanaians attacking each other as if they are not even Ghanaians. And then they are using, people will always find another way to attack each other.
You see,
whether the white man is there or whether the white man is not there.
See, this is how it is, okay? Domahini came out and said that there is no king in Ghana, right?
Okay.
But when he said there's no king in Ghana, he's basing on the white man's rule. As I said, when the white guys came, everything was they kick out everything. So when they restart again, right? 99 years we didn't have kings. So that when they're trying to restart, things went wrong. Now, according to our tradition, okay, we have big king and small king, Ohimpong and Ahimfo.
Okay.
Ahimpong means kings. Ahimfo means one would be amayam a kron kronosono. Ebi no friend kronti hime, right? But the big kings rule over the kronti hime. So any king that rule over Konti Hime is king.
Okay.
Right? When the mistake that those guys are making is that they were looking at the British king that he have his head on the money, to call that is king. But if you were somebody with, you don't have your head on money, that means you're not a king. But according to our ancestors, that's not how to become a king. Become a king means you have kings under you, small kings under you make you king. And then all the lands also belong to the king.
Okay.
CSF lady is talking. That's why it's kind of, I mean, I have to go upstairs. You know? Yeah. That's why I went to sit on the stairs and now she started again. So that's how it is. Many things they don't understand. So that is why I have to make a topic about it so that to explain to these people that, yes, we have king in Ghana, but we didn't have king for the whole Ghana, right? For us, if you say Ankobia, Ankobia means big king. So Ankobia, all the Ekuapem kings under Ankobia, that make him a king, right?
Okay.
But then a king can also distill you and also put another, onto the, again, right? But the small kings cannot do that. The small kings cannot do that. Only the big kings, which we call Ohimpong, can do those things, right? They can remove you if you do something wrong, and then they can put somebody else there. So that makes them a king. So that is what the people were missing. So technically, Asantehene is a king. Why? Because he has many, many kings under him. That make him king. But it doesn't make him king over Ghana because we never had that. We never have that. Because we were different tribes, right? And every tribe have its own people that rule them. So that is all they have to understand. Instead of using the white man's standard to make our standard. No, it was not like that.
So that is this this is what the king said, and then the people misunderstood him or what, and then they were
So that the Domahine was saying that there is no king in Ghana based on our constitution. But you see, Nkrumah came and now put us together. But before we were not together. We have Asante. That's why I was telling people, all the wars that Asante fight is for Asantes. It was not Ghana war. Ekuapem also fight wars. It's for Ekuapem wars. Nkrumah is the one who put us together and make it one Ghana, right? But what people trying to do is all the time, see, people are made upset because of when they tell history, they are using Asante history as Ghana history, right? But Asante history is for Asante history. It's not Ghana history. If in school we learn a little bit history, it's all about Asante history because the other tribe also say, oh man, how come we also have history and you're trying to, we don't have this kind of history, but you're using Asante history as a history for Ghana. So that's the problem, right? That is going on in Ghana, that they have to solve this kind of issues there, right? So my main point is, if they say there's king in Ghana, yes, Asantehene is a king. The same like Ankobia Hene in the Ekuapem is also a king. I think Yana is also a king because he have kings and small kings under him. So he's also have a king. He's also a king, right? So not let people get these things wrong. Let's get this right.
Now, okay, but it is difficult sometimes. It is very, very difficult.
So this is what they were fighting about, right? So they say, oh, you have no king in Ghana, and then you see, Domahine is also doing good. How he has made the town very clean, right? He put dustbins nice, so there's you will not see like dirty places in Doma like how you see in other places, right? So that is something that we have to make. Let it know that every king can also do that. Fix your town, at least with the little money that you have. Fix your town. Get involved. But many of the kings look at it like, okay, the government have to do it. So they don't want to do anything. And then the government is also not doing that.
Exactly.
But I tell you, man, we should redevelop these things and then put the kings, give them some power to take charge of the towns, because the politician, see, Equiapim, 30 years that I came to Canada, Equiapim is all the same garbage. The roads are bad, whatever it is, right? I wanted to make a video that 30 years in Canada versus 30 years in Ghana. And then you just see the difference. But I'm trying to look for the video. Now I can't see the video that I have in Ghana. The Canadian video is ready, but the Ghana one, I don't know where the video is. Maybe Nananum don't want me to do it, so maybe the video is missing. You know?
Okay. Of course, there is no Ghana. This is what Indigenous P is saying. Okay, he said, of course, there is no king in Ghana. Okay, that's what he said. And then he said, he said, Ghana is a republic. The chiefs in Ghana have no political authorities. Okay, the chiefs in Ghana is not no political authorities. And then he said the Asante chief under the authority of Ghana. So he's just a chief.
No, Seto, see, when we were kings, it was not by constitution of Ghana. When the Asante people are talking, they're looking about through what our ancestors put in place. Okay, now see, when ask yourself, what is chief? What is chief? Chief is not in our language. Okay, when all the kingdom was the white guys, the British destroy everything. Okay, yeah. Anyway, Seto. Okay, let me finish my. I mean, then the CSF woman say I have to come and eat. So let's okay. You know, this is why it is, Seto. Yeah, this is what it is. Okay, when the white guys destroy all the our kingdom, okay, when they're trying to restart, they say we are chiefs. Okay, why for them they are kings and queens, but they give us chief. What is chief? Before Ohimpong means king. Why they make it chief and then paramount chief? And then our stool, okay, our Nkungwano, the name is stool. But Seto, type in stool and see what comes out. Type in stool and see what comes out. A Janai comes out, and then some chair. That chair, compare that chair to our throne and see if they are the same. They are not the same. So they were trying to tell you that what you guys have is like a Janai. That's why they make it stool, right? So you go to the doctor, they say, "Oh, I need your stool." What is that? It's the same spelling.
It's the same
spelling. I'm about to make a topic about this thing. Okay, so if we say king, we say we are kings based on our tradition, not based on white man tradition. Now, why they took the power from the kings and give it to some president, and now they are destroying the country, and then for them they keep it. For them, the kings are important. The kings are important, and the queens are important to them. And they rule, they are in power. How come for us, they make it opposite? And then they let the politician on top of the king. It's supposed to be changed. Look at Akufo-Addo. When he goes to Asante, so he knows, he respects that man. Even me, I respect Asante more than any politician in Ghana. Any king in Ghana, I respect them more than any of the politicians. So we have to put it back again. We have to restore all these things, put the kings in charge, and let the politicians work for the king. And then you see how Ghana will change. And see how Ghana will change. That's how it's supposed to be. Because then the king have right also to sit inside and debate for the gold. Because now they have no say, because they have taken the power from them. That is the way to take the money from us, right? If the king sit in and said, "No, I will not let you take it for 2%," the politicians have no say. But now it's reversed. Now the king have no say, and then they robbing us just like that. Anyway, Seto.
At the moment, you know, me both tool go on now. Me spelling STOOL.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There is only a Akunya stool. We be in one of my but say they walk on. Okay.
Type in what is two. What is two? Type in what is two and see.
Okay.
Because my I download me now.
We go golden stool Ghana. A bar with a back clear.
Type in what is two. What is two?
Okay, let me type in what is two. Let me see. What is I'll type on there. Be something like this can be okay.
But you see,
okay, remember.
That means imagine that you went to Britain and then you say, oh, a scientist tool is very good. A scientist tool is very very big. A creative tool is very big. Then they think for a second and ask, what is this guy talking about?
Let's be okay. Okay, definition has said, but say uko images there, okay. Uko images are physics are solid. Physics are the solid of safe.
So we're supposed to stop calling our throne stool, and then we're supposed to say chief. We don't know what is chief. We don't know what is stool. Simple as that. We have Ojinimpong and Ahimpo. So if we don't have a name,
Julius, sometimes okay, because okay, something can have two meanings. Okay, I don't even know what to say. Something can be the same. It has the same name, but maybe in French or in Côte d'Ivoire it means this, but in Ghana it means that.
But it's fine. I didn't know one the other day. One from Ghana open throne. Like the end what is two brain. Basic, open throne. They sit on thrones. Before no, I can open to me egwa throne. To me, because the chair or whatever it is, it's a symbol. It's a symbol. We don't sit on those chairs. Remember, we don't sit on those chairs. It's just a symbol of power. Okay. So if the white guys, the white people are calling them thrones, the same chair they call them thrones, and then they give us stool. What do you tell me? Explain this to me.
Okay, Julius. Let me come in. When we say stool, is in two definitions. It can be human physics, as you know, and another one can be a chair without a back or an arm.
Okay.
Like if I sit on a chair without an arm or a back, it can also be referred as stool. Maybe.
But let me ask you, let the Bible speak. You have seen how our chair look like for the throne. Do you see it exactly like how the stool that you see on in the pictures? It's different.
Wait, what we have now, okay? What we have now, we can't compare it to what we were having then. We don't know, as I said. I don't know. When the white people came, they saw the chair that they were sitting with that arm, or they saw it with arm. That's why they gave the name to it. I can't emphatically say that there's a reason, like they were an arm and they still gave the stool to it, meaning human physics. No. But the other definition based on the context can tell us that, oh, maybe they were sitting on a guano. See, I can't go out and say, go say, I say, I've been mentioned to be, the oldest stool which we have. It does not have any arm. So
but,
maybe because of that they gave the name to it.
But we don't sit on those things though. We don't sit on them. Okay? Even though we have that stool as a symbol, the one that the king sit on it is like the same like the Abrofodian, which Abrofodian called it throne, not stool.
I don't know. To be frank, I don't know.
We don't sit on those ones. We don't sit on those ones. Right? You don't sit on those ones. But that one is a symbol of power. Anyway.
So they set it to a single way. Maybe because of this, they called it stool. Maybe they were not calling it stool for the chair that our king sit on right now. But they were using it to refer to this as a symbol that we know.
Hello.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, Tonka.
Okay, Victoria. Mr. Julius. Mr.
Yeah.
Julius Manko, now we take 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And there, we are not with some power. Imagine there, will be a bit due over 500 years. Will be control, will be beer.
Yeah.
That time, or your survival instinct will be able to control, will be use the goodness in you, they control. My lost will be beer 500 good years. On your yeah, oh, young even 50 years put it there.
Yeah.
Let the Bible speak us there. We don't know. Of course, you need because one fan children. C'est tout on John 3:16 on Bibiara. On the Jesus dit 5% you on Bibiara. But when culture now, they're not in the culture in now no ya busum na don't know. You need memblem c'est tout. Memblem no. Memblem let the Bible memblem Bibiara because you know no you had brought it up. Any year problem 6 years away. As a man, very interesting. Taking the social media, you here for finding a woman via the Madi. What about your program? No. Being young mother, Mukofi, good woman. Could change him to crack pay someone got a channel, Mr. Julius. Oh, yeah, actually, the one same you are. One done than me and Jay.
Yeah.
But you have some. Maybe this assembly on the conversation or yeah, fine, but this assembly seto war King Pharaoh na assembly na assembly of one would see no turning in now the back. It was yo question the business seto non complain. Stick for that, but maybe the next time.
In Africa, say he hardened his heart, you know. Say to say,
but you see very, very interesting. Nimble mobile war platform. Didn't know Muslim come. You're watching up with the Christianity and the Islam and take one of the men to two. The man of who you see for 500 years more by and the years young from Warabano. Won't copy the man. This is what would you say religion would be. Much of the Bible, maybe a simple man or a moral lesson man would you see to come and harm us? Of course, what you know again. But a woman there, there was no money upon the woman. Oh, you want a Bible swatch on which will be small Bahamian. Ben has a kitchen, one of your photo. Yendi on seeing in the Casa. No, but directing attention for 400 good years. It will 10 years, 120 years old. Until to add your Korea again, giving technology, go back, research, give me something from more in Z. That the Bible speaks from Genesis to Leviticus. But if this and you a deep only. Time now. Every time you bring us a much more course, internet, any research, you be research number about this year. This is every woman of Pano.
Men so be actual there. The kings are even worse than the politicians. You know what you said too, Now the kings for no one year and say what on tons are seeing, but technically, you know, I'm gonna say young man brain not here. Okay.
And the king no to know. And then a queen or queen or before we wanted that.
Yeah.
Before no. And the Morocco, the man from no, culture na assassin. Everything is changed.
Yeah. Before the small kings cannot sell any land, but now after they restore those things, now even if you are a small king, then you can sell land. Before only
Mr. Julius, 15 years now, no easy to go to mass attention assassin just like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No easy.
No, yeah.
Why we ask what I say, man.
Yeah.
Go back you see and very, very good program. Mr. Julius was on there, was on a nimini, but often I didn't name kakra. But you will feel to Nima, who go to why I don't watch it. What do you
okay. Mami Musa question can say Mohammed Awan. The be Oba has say now complain say yenko back ni nkuku suade yenko back now will complain say me Oba say I was a man make call na me na me koko suan number be kire wo I don't think I would won koko suan na me kire the be Oba number pointing finger say to win Bible unye won koko suan na me suan Bible no Mami Musa question we say Abrokono ba be Ghana so na say slavery abrokoso for 100 years
we are
Mami Musa question me before say mrofo ne beba no come before say mrofo ne beba no not Ghana for not slavery or another slavery in Ghana.
No, in Ghana, Sam. That time not for Ghana. No, yeah, but a different name or different.
A friend is saying
before no. Now, a corner, yeah, for no slave go high. Corner work for what it's now. No, you're quite different. Say to
say who say a come back
say to it minimum there I want to Obi Obaka Sa Obaka or to buy no. Don't use the strategy. I know.
Ghana for assembly.
American program. American someone American someone
who point is a toe, only let the Bible speak. The Bible. But ya bako sem na slavery na bi work Africa Ghana hono ma
enima se to wale enima e ko bisa enima
ya say say
me so wuni ma na wuni
bi busa wona wo pese usne bi enko ba
me se ye nyinara se to make etwi na jana e dia mka mfante no
wo ka bi afa wo say wo say let the Bible speak enemy one more comfort
uje se to uje se to say answer question empede ame ma criticize what then you tell me then na my major anytime I'm about obi can criticize that one intero show wo asan americati me say me blame obiara because ashasa no yam bota kwanche pani but in the Bible let the Bible speak we wasting the time on the matter no meanwhile oya de oyen kasa yen culture no yen amambre yen nanum na so ye bad so ye good on no hu no mu nyame pi no pi o ba oni me blame no because the
Mohammed so umusani
let the Bible tobo
blame settle ken
no me say let the Bible speak now no stop it
manen kasa
no settle man kasa miti e pede kada settle
let the Bible speak kasa miti
Mohammed they make can say umusami bi say bia minimbi anas minimbi say bi mesua bi ana mesua bi
don't twist my word tie obili kasa wontie mponjo bi merikasa obili kasa wontie bese according to my ken Mr. Julius Bisu asemeso yenim mosi ade not akwonya mistake wo menke de ebia na enim bibi but ye wo nyime bi wo a tida ma me ni na omuduru munse wasam na ke mi diam da ka me so no waka no onim but you listen to petition dem ko mko yaba and I don't blame you because we didn't brought up with those things no the constitution obobo pi wo wo hen but say to remember let me say ku remember say to when this was some ko what is your problem anytime remember program you do maybe so asama what kuma kosoda tell me what is your problem
when I was doing sir
no Abian nation is so remember Abian nation is so
asema na wo kan akoma be
yeah
wakasa we wo buy no anytime wakasa What can say with me on
some mechanic no offend on hand the catch up just somebody
my offend them or say did I say look at the guy who say Muhammad Awad, you came here.
I
want me to say Oba say now you speak who can you say what you want to say
maybe share your opinion say to blame obiara.
So why can't you share your opinion? Why can't I share my opinion about you?
But you are not share catch me there maybe make there or there of course it too I will never know some
let me make a statement let me let people hear this, okay? You just said to let the Bible speak. Right now you are saying let the Bible speak says something like he doesn't know because we don't know because he said we don't know. No, you are saying he hasn't bothered to go and check. On border I said Koko checking. So you are now questioning let the Bible speak say on border so Koko checking. Now I'm asking you, what border so Koko checking?
Exactly.
So now example now my example okay. You come here and you are pointing fingers. Bible the money time usia. Bible no the moment you spend time.
Is it true or false? Is it true or false? Is it true?
Is it true? Why won't share Bible? So why can't you tell us about the history then?
I'm not make catch exactly. I have no problem. I'm Mr. America team. Say too. Because Akumana duty
so why can't you tell us about the history? Answer the question.
You stick your mind there. I was didn't dribble man on 10 years. Since I'm unity. Let's say we didn't brought up to learn those things.
Okay.
Yes. We didn't go about 13 years in now or your Sunday school or a macaranta.
We already understood this portion. And I will say, you spend your time. And I'm maybe crumple the journey is to do your crumple minimum. Also, my journey is to be an answer when my journey is to be.
Listen,
do you know a journey is to be? When my journey is to be.
Argument. You just want to attack me. Simple. You don't want
because they say we will trimono. And nothing I will be saying. But you think that you can now be count and move can say Munubia now because of one day. We will question. You have a question. Let Bible speak now. I'm telling you, to all the person there. Stop it, please.
Cool down.
Mr. Julius, or
when you are saying,
Mr. Julius, honest, Makakan so what can I some who at Cassia?
Yeah, no, who can say, who say, and Diana, yes, to the and crop, minimum, no, or
ye Benamubu Seto, or ye Benamubu, even Diana Jesus did crop on a bit of Bia boy, a Benamubu. We see I didn't deep there. I did hear about being here winning. We have time. Okay, 70% of Bible winning, according to debate now, discussion dialogue near winning. Remember, I'm kind there. The many banana the banner specific, or ye banner move, Remember, I'm kind there. More could be, they will spend the time, of course. They spend the time more the Bible lesson. Yen coach order and keep some more. Nobody got you be the face and sign a Yakoba. Say, Ekederokopa. Uncle, what it is in a man first. You be a Yakoba, but Bible never be can. But see, you can't. As some mechanism like a tendency, making a pretty, but I can send some oil no more. Now, Sunday school Marco Bida. Macaranta Marco. You will move and let Bible to be maybe okay, also there. Nishi. Se make no se no wa busumfio so maybe okay but oye the crana nti nanga san ka dem ne ben ka de cha o ga nam ka dem ka de mutwa na na conversation be bisa the more about be bisa the more about the men some nya no odi esia e mo fo me na no so busia e wi a gidi bu ho a bible no e gidi bu ho ya den ya ko ne kokusu no dem na me pa kire but I will say to no mampede mu no me platform no do na say to try to treat me good. Let me tell you, this is not the first time, and I don't like it. No. Most of the others, no. Rubber. Okay, I will make a year. Maybe go to my catch him. Maybe go to my message. Most of the treat a man for no. Muhamu onyako ebedi eje from day one. And when I follow no, I'm follow nyandaba. Inti treat me good. I'm kind of some chona get. I mean, some make a catch and go for no country more.
Mohammed.
Yes, we are over 2,000 years ago. No, Mokai every history about him. Namumu, Yana Namu DAC 500 years ago. How possible?
Can you allow me to speak?
Let him
say, who make a statement? Me say, the you should understand the person. They all can understand with me replying here, right? Did I get it right?
Yeah.
The make kind say, ye nim a kunyakra na ye na namoto so. Say omote chair so to say the war arm and a word we need some to be and that's not to know ye nim. But what we know is say there was something called stool asisega. Right now it has be. So yes. Because of the asisega and now a two this stool. Okay, because of ebi onunti na to this stool, but nye ekunya ebi ana e wo arm into no to this stool.
Let the Bible speak. Na Ghana no so e no so e no so the stool be ye mu be no to be dey.
Ukocho monkasa wakodo ko point bi mana nsimsiro bi monkasa wiye.
Bakasa wiye
Be
okay. Like yesterday, ye nim a gonna what's no, especially ye nim a dinner, ye about two, nala, ye about two, often than assistant gua at Yasia. But you would reasoning power number may grow and then a dinner specific at what is friend no. If you know who, and then last week, ye nim, I'm a mind is too.
So you need to mean cast emphatically not what say throne so because the throne has its definition.
I mean now research near could be so one trainer.
I didn't hear what is research.
For example,
yes, no, let the Bible speak. Yes, no, in the saying and what the children, what the quantity, young time, about 30 years, 40 years, no. 30 years, 40 years, because that time now, the Sunday school na makaranta no nti the many now you're out. Your son was sticking in body afoba wo na one coach a wo and wo ha bibia na no look on the children no yen no ayen na yen din ko so papa okogbu nsem po no kwa e dia gwa na ekopo na yen yanko be so branyan ko yen pa bompa bare bo na wa twen papa na mama na to achen also don't believe me nti o dem not ni na no e devil ni na no e
sisi ano e na o de kire wo ma
ya kon nti nda no technology aba wo me bu model da yankum deep se to men ka da to
na won komu deep ba na won komu deep ba na won komu
in general am me gudu me ya ma part baba se to Mrs. I said se to I said Ghanaians no wo me bi se yen good yen hu adibi oboboyan wo yen future mafom roba no enso en french na won nti wo manyanko awu se to wa so kan ho wa so kan ho
kan wo ye di bi se Ghanaian wo dia ono asante for the any different asante for the any the same say wo de kokosia wo de because area asante don't worry minim de man na baka minim ncha wo de any sanity na sanity
me kasa seto minim de man na baka minim de man na it's in a way Luke, John, Joseph or your more important bar at it about 200 years. Pay be what J. Coin, what Chicken and Money. So on.
I didn't know one question. I'm a train. I don't mean just here. Guy will say, what is wrong with you? Hey, here, I didn't.
Like,
Mami say miss away. Okay, say you know. Say on him pong.
Before no can be say be okay. Say you try Asante more history. And Ghana, Asante for the year. And I'm representing my Ghana. She said I was saying question Ghana history. And none of the answers say Jenny friend Ghana history. No, it been the same.
Ghana history is ever started in Nkrumah time. Nkrumah never can Mbumuya in Ghana.
And I started to Nkrumah and Ghana. I want to Ghana.
But apart from if you work on Asante history, Kwapim history, Igbe history, Ghana history, right?
Ghana history now. Kwame Nkrumah time. Not saying him Kwame Nkrumah time. They say him.
On the best started because Kwame Nkrumah be name in Ghana, but can Mbumuya in Ghana.
It's him from Kwame Nkrumah time. When you say Kwame Nkrumah, no, Ogugu Insano Ogunkuma and Moana.
Oh, Kwame Nkrumah. So Ogunsa, yeah, no Ogunsa, but send now or
no Ogunsa wa him.
Oh, okay, Kwame Nkrumah a year videos with Brio no Ogunsa.
No Ogunsa wa him.
Oh, a project in Adena. No Ogunsa.
Kwame Nkrumah a Christian in study.
No Ogunsa. Do not or a Catholic, but still no Ogunsa.
Obijai later one Obijai by beginning there. But point to the guy needs to see and go back to see because from Kwame Nkrumah time and the Ghana history. And the question Ghana history now. Kwame Nkrumah time was I go this to never was saying a term for a long time. Kwame Nkrumah, these guys.
You are what buy no? Are you buy and it's say I will be good. And yes, I started. It's say chief, Mr. Chief. Yeah, then paramount chief. Before me, yes, Ohimpong. Ohimpong is what? Ohimpong was a king. Ohimpong is not a paramount chief and whatever it is. What is chief? Says what free and chief there. Ahim for chief there. I then one day and say chief. Now at the end the chief. I didn't hear. That is what we have to know. We have to know because somebody is making yours smaller and make his bigger. That is the point. Why need you say why all the ketwa?
According to Google, you see, also chief is a leader or a ruler of a people of a clan. Okay, a chief of the village. And a chief when they something small, a small clan be another village, small particular.
Into that, to say something, you know, friends then. I know saying. So no so friend part of huh?
The king or a king, middle as Santa Henry is a king.
And a king on a bro, need trim we then.
And you want him pong.
Exactly. Into the dada you know, near what I him pong. Right, you are him for and I him pong. I him pong now on your back.
And on him English.
Or he didn't want would be cruel anymore.
We see a friend say what English, or he never can say what English.
Or him. Well, I come in with a friend a small king.
Small king.
Small king.
Him pour the advance that was small king.
On him pons a big king.
And a chief, a ruler of a clan, according to Google definition. Okay. It's almost me who say a friend Asante Henry chief. To me, that I never heard somebody calling Asante Henry chief. And that's not my chief. So a chief who said the definition I was saying according to Google we say something be a small village to call chief where if you and as and one but him then there is bigger and the chiefs will be under the king. Tell me says say okay. And I don't know you sometimes we make it things like no. Bruni be any honum bion. Or Bruni be any honum kind of saying. Muhammad Awad. They are still on see young go back. Also on one person go back on back if you are you come in here no person about attack a man for busa the question that the boy for or say who attacking them. You I didn't know question go back the question let the Bible speak so what you know no invest in the time no study Bible. And I will want to say or say we're wasting the time table or kind of was let the Bible speak are wasting the time. And that's the Bible. While wasting the time. We won't waste with time. I don't know how time and go question. The question here. For question. I don't think I hope say just ye na near go back and go question. Answer what me question. Now super battery. Say let the Bible speak. We wasting the time on. Who can say can say no amount for so one say. We say obi esua na was wasting the time. And I won't waste time then I will do yeah. Minipa will say, Mantaya, Mantaya, the oh, with a Jeffrey, you will pay about. So said a kind of say, Kevin, a very Christian, you know, a cow, okay, Kevin, a very Christian, a cow. A skeptic about you, Honum.
I know, Mitchell,
Yeah, I'll be a Joe.
they told Mitchell, let the Bible speak, or comfort,
Yeah,
I said to
Mitchell.
And then let the skeptic about it, and then me by group for short time, maybe share group the course of Honum, okay. I saw your comment be about Mimi say Jesus said he's the first and the last. And Allah says the first and the last. It's maybe practice Jesus is God because of this statement. The first and the last, I said saying. So okay, so it will be sir.
Yeah, okay, because let me confused. So, Nyami, Kase, on no first, and on so the was I last. Now, Nessa Wusa should be you. Say, yeah, and as a Wusa should be so, or see on another young prophet, Casa say, Nyami, the only the new Biane born. Oh, yeah, me the Quran, the media example. Who's a Quran? Omo Sansura we no ya omo translate ni say alasi enyi obi an born yan wonu yan bonu kura so yan wonu yan bonu kura and another side so musi nyami ona oye ashase ona so na obesa ye de be iwiye etina mi kasa mi tiase I don't get it. It didn't make sense for me. But you be able to tell that dream. Omu be tell to my dream. Ebi mu say na a figure of speech. And guy ba ku kro so be tell ni dem. Ono so be tell ni dem.
What you say?
But miss David still me tiase. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it.
No, okay. Let the Bible speak. Go on, man.
No, I have.
Ubiti ma cheche na say, and also, what you say, Anna?
Me, the skeptic person I say like something to be first, you know. Based on you know, I have to get the new free banner first, and some to me who send it to me in like Akasa because.
Okay.
There's a question.
Okay. Samikania, ule Samikania, group for but them say was Samikania. Na cheto a program be na all the Quran verse. Quran verse no. Allah see on yeah bibisa ena so would to
video no ha video no.
Okay. Well, okay. Where the other would
Show me somewhere that Jesus said, I am God or worship me. He never said it. He said, don't call me God, only the Father is God. Jesus did not say, do not call me God. He says, why do you call me God? Asking that question is not the same as saying, don't call me God. According to the Quran, who is the first? Allah, yes. Yeah. So the Quran says, Allah is the first. The Quran says, Allah is the last. This is Jesus speaking. Behold, I am coming quickly, and my reward is with me to render to every man according to what he has done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Who is the beginning and the end? Islamic. Right. So Jesus is calling himself God.
If Jesus was God, do you not think that would have been a pivotal message? That would have been like something clear, like, look, I am God.
He did make it clear. I'll show you where he says that you should worship him. So Jesus says this, so that all will honor the Son, even as they honor the Father. Now, who is the Father? God. How do you honor God? You bow down and worship him. So Jesus is literally saying, bow down and worship him. I'm not lying to you, bro.
What's it?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. So, according to video, or see, on first, on the last.
Tobo,
and that's an Okano.
Yeah, skeptic about yes. Okay, well, voice in a breaky, voice call me something funny.
This year.
Because I would
because me you see earpiece, me matter earpiece before from a test, marking test. No.
Chinese store be one man answer.
No, there be the way I Sony.
Sorry.
Sony product.
One of the buying. Yeah, the year I am calling Casabistrewa because now so they can
Okay. Yeah, 80. Yeah, Omachro which the manufacture Sony Corporation, Sony Europe, BV W. Original. China. Yes, it was when who say on video no man say Allah any Yahweh and I say Jesus, we don't say Jesus because one boy out say omo first and last so but now me point in and say who share believers in do ana Christopher Obeka say nyame no obi an cretino. He's always there. So, yeah, he's always there. He's uncreated. Yeah, who know he was always there. It's not maybe I am a confusion say that if he's always there. Now we have another passage. He was first and last, beginning and end. Yeah, which I didn't get it. It's not me. It's not me. Why should he have beginning and end again when he was always there? So. But Ebimu Tiram say, yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, much me.
Yeah, but me the two group. Ebimu say, a figure of speech. Say Kevin Nebekasa, and Gaba Kubisu, or no backup be Kakra supporting me there because the beginning and the end, you know. One and all is our problem. Start sentence, you know. Yeah, because to our order that was it didn't add up for me. So
one say this statement, the beginning, the end, is a figure of speech one, and is an idiomatic expression. Okay, so when you take it from the idiomatic expression, it means always, like something that is always there, under any circumstance, we are no order that. Do you understand?
I like about na book be na dey only church say you and no o church if you are adwunu ma na say o book bi a the church say na em.
No. We study the Bible, okay? We are supposed to study the Bible, get time to study it. So when you are you find out the metaphor, the simile, the personification, being used in the Bible to express or to convey a message that God wants to give to a people. So you will be able to know, so, oh, this is what God means, this is what He's saying. And based on what I've studied so far, the first and the last, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, they are idiomatic expression to mean always or under any circumstances that He was present.
Okay, what
but unim seto Mati bitter truth. Nkrofo bi ofran bitter truth no.
Wait, Joe.
Na ono no oye Kristo ni ana say oye den.
Onye Kristo ni bia.
Because ono so mu ye Kristo fo.
Onye Kristo ni bia. We can have a discussion.
You know, ono so mu ye Kristo fo, we so mu so when Kristo ni say. This is on the medical back door the name say minim Yesu nwa na American aka na many mo ye Kristo fo. Na one no and okita the truth no one okita the bitter truth no.
Yes, sir. I've listened to most of his videos, but sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes I don't agree with anything that he says.
Okay, brother Joe, the nana. The only duty of our conversation. Now, okay, Mami Sumi come the by the war on still.
Yes, yes, me are.
But see, the beginning said the Bible no can say in the beginning. So Bible no can in the beginning. So what you say, sir? What you say?
Mimitias in the beginning, no. Mimitias according to Bible anyway. Mimitias and say, he's talking about Tamna Obe Chasha say Obe Obe Kriti. We are suing.
Exactly.
So, and that's what the Mami say universe. Even though Kurasa he doesn't say about universe. What the Mami say Tamna Obe Kriti universe. And all the beginning of the universe.
The beginning of creation. The beginning of creation. It's okay. And you can say, to my understanding, God being the first, it means because he's not created, he was there at the beginning. He knows from the very beginning he was there. He was the first. He was there from the very beginning. And it's going to be the last. He is going to be there. And that is what the first and the last means. Because before everything came, in the beginning, that is before the creation, nothing was there, but he was there. So he was the first. He was there. And then everything will pass away. He will still be there because he is the last. There's nothing behind him. He was uncreated. He was always there. And before creation, so he's the beginning from before, so on everything was there. It doesn't mean that he was created and I say he came to existence. It doesn't mean like this. So let me understand it, okay? For the person now, he was there, now he saw everything. It generated and I said, bye, He's the first. He was there because he saw everything. When he created everything, he made everything because he was there. So and that makes him the first. But doesn't mean that he himself is created, Daddy. So it's BB saying I think Semisumina understand from this thing, okay?
Yeah, but say maybe Okonfo Kwade, sorry, Okonfo Asedi. Who said when verse when I woke up Sisiano, or see I don't know in the beginning all come. Ultimately said it's about creation. In the beginning, God created this and that. Ultimately said. Yeah, but so which are the other one now? Or see, I am the beginning. Who say or the who either shame? I feel the order the okahu. Yeah, I am the first, and I am the who say or the new inti. Sir, I am no and na air confusing make a crown. So or the who either shame. A difference.
I don't think so. The shame or on fan who shame say I am the first of creation. I am the first of creation. But he's just stating it. Who say, "I am the first." He is there. The first is according to this. Okay, the understanding that okay is being said. Somebody may disagree and say this, but the point that I'm saying, understanding we say no. Him being the first means that he was there before everything created. So yes, he was there. He is uncreated, so he is the first. He knows everything. And because I am the first, I am the beginning, and I am the last now. It's said an idiomatic speech, according to almost used to say the alphabet of the Greek, the alpha and the omega, the alphabet, okay. And the alpha and the omega, the alphabet from them, And he knows from the beginning, he knows from the end, but he himself is not part of the alphabet. So who they make part of? It doesn't mean say well alphabet. Said the omokano, said they let the Bible speak kind of so omokano say idiomatic speech, because that's how we use the alphabet, alpha and omega. Alpha and omega are alphabet in the Greek language. So it can have a representative for something, but that doesn't mean that he himself an alphabet. And he knows from the beginning, he knows from the end. He created everything. That doesn't make him creation, but he knows everything. Everything will pass away, he will still be there. So he will still be the last because he knows the that is why, and that is the attribute of God. Only God is that. God was there in the beginning, God was there, God will be there at the end. And that is why we use this as an example.
Maybe at the end, so I say at the end now, there was no opportunity to say judgment day, and I said because I had a more say more konya internal life. So internal life, baby, so more konya. So it's all like his creation going endless. Now there been ever end, So I end now, yeah.
The point in me person make was saying and say judgment day, Baba. Let's say people who are going to be either way on the right hand or not on the left hand now. Na judgment in Baba ebe see na say obi abenyan baby obekwa akona end no he knows. Did not and also another period. It emphasize another period but he knows. So what I say now. That's my understanding. Doesn't mean say he's created. I'm not saying something's going to happen to God. We don't understand it like that.
Okay, me
now, okay.
Yeah, but figure of when speech, to me, that make more sense. To me, it make more sense. This is so because a figure of speech now. Because we call shame upon Omokaino, still na me jichi kakra. But actually me kwahwe mu pa and I say okay, yeah, anymore, yeah, like it make more sense. So, but Mimi, the Emma Mimi are confused. Pani say, me share say, verses were a purchase say Obi and born or other than. And it's not my dream, you know, say, Nanya me be kura na okasa say. So, na sa na ma ju call you. It's because the way the with the nipa no mo kasa say because Mimi kasa say I would just say I was always there. Make you to star, miss sir, me confirm be ever confused for. But sana mo kan Matthias Matthias.
No, okay.
But we have video that me share you know I want make a crying team into na me compare chire mo no. But but Matthias.
Skeptic.
Yeah, me too.
Nancy Mayare pa
me too.
Mayare pa ubian me.
Oh, say your name.
Have you seen? Because you don't check, you don't care about me.
Oh.
Where the kafa?
Okay, where the fate? Where the fate?
Nanamu the
where the fate? Where the
fate? Nada na Christopher mu yare sa, nanamu mu yare yo, ye mu yare krada.
Hey, it didn't matter because
where the fate pa? Where the fate pa? Because not for few days they now we active for pa na we chira je pa na be follow pa na wo be we no ya antasa and the kura the say to we da wo bet na so it with the fate.
I can't think, but what is wrong with this guy? Okay, somebody is saying something here. Okay, the Bible itself, speaks about John chapter 1, verse number 1. He said, "In the beginning was God." Right? In the beginning was the Word. In the beginning was the Word. So before the beginning, the Word was there. It's a because the beginning is before. Mistake Ben Amaya. The Bible only states in the clear say, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God." You see, the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So before the beginning, something was there, and that's what we are speaking about. Pointing in, I don't know, okay. But look at what this guy is saying. He said, "Maybe see beginning means before." So the Bible actually, does the Bible say in the beginning was the Word, which means the Word was there before the beginning? So sometimes, that's what under the comment today, people under the comment you can say some things now. You think that you know what you are saying. Maybe I can explain myself, But that's why they write under the comment. They think that they know armor, but they don't know. They use their own imagination to judge the Bible. Bible is sitting clear. Say in the beginning was the Word. It is something was there before the beginning, and that's what I'm saying. That is God.
Well, but the beginning was the Word. Word, yeah, seven also yeah, same be also send up be flesh. And time when I send be flesh in the beginning or after, and be flesh.
Now why would you comfort say the according to Bible, time when I send be flesh.
Well, also in the beginning was the Word, right? So the Word and flesh, which one came first? Because Word.
Answer question. We say according to the Bible, in the beginning was the Word. Now, okay, did he say the Word was flesh?
No, I didn't say the Word was flesh.
Okay, time when the Word flesh.
Who was the beginning? What about the Father now? Mokano? Because Word cannot become. It was the Word, but it was the Father who created the Word too, though, right? It's not the Father who created the Word.
The Bible can be said the Father created the Word. It's not the Bible can.
It says the Word became flesh.
But no, me say the Word. It is the Father who created the Word. Can you say Sana Bible? What kind of Bible? That's what I mean. Some more kind of dinner, and then you are. What did you never say? Bible kind of creates the Word was there before the beginning. He never said anything about the Word being created. All the things which are created, the Word is not part of it. The Word is not part of creation. That is why now in the Bible you will see the Bible kind of say all creation be everything as I say so and so I say be everything who praise the Father and the Son and the Lamb. We never worship because this God and Kwan worship. Spiritual understanding. Do I say nobody is saying spiritual understanding? The Bible makes it clear. The beginning was before the beginning. God was there, and once before the beginning, God was there. So God was first there before the beginning. So God, but doesn't mean say God was created. And one no. So what is saying?
Okay, in the beginning, God was there. Okay, so and then what about the word?
Yeah, the word was God. The God was there. The word Bible can't say word was God, and I said word was not God.
At the beginning was the word, right? So what is the difference between what was the difference between the God and the word? Because at the beginning was the word.
And the word was what? What was the word?
And the word was with.
No. What was the word according to the Bible?
It said the word was with God. Right?
And the word was.
And then the word became.
No,
right?
I said, man, okay, comfort here. There be a who for yourself.
No, at the beginning was the word, okay, and the word was with God. Is that canning?
And the word was what? And the word was.
Huh?
What was the word according to the Bible? According to John 1:1, what was the word?
And then the word was God. That's an canning. And the word was. But was remember, Seto, Tio, John 1:1 now can. John 1:1 now can.
Okay.
And maybe say is John a prophet? Was he a prophet?
Go change it.
No, I'm asking. I'm asking.
Point they make you say then say point the point we are making here and say okay. What was the word? Sani you make you say. So because
see, maybe when he said to you, maybe when he said a confusion at John 1:1 a creative because I know say at the beginning was the word.
And say okay, according to John 1:1, what was the word?
According to John 1:1, the word was God.
The word was God. Exactly.
That was him. That's what John 1:1 is saying.
And that's what I'm
right?
trying to make that. John 1:1 says the word was God, okay? And it was God created.
Was he created?
Yes, Mibusao.
Well, I didn't see any create over there.
Exactly. So God was not created. God is not created. God was not created. God existed all the time. God existed forever, everlasting. Wow. He existed, eternal life. Okay. And when John 1:1 saying the word was God now, that means the word, you say who spoke the word? That is what you are saying. It's like you are saying who created the word. John didn't say that God is not created, so the word was not created. The word was there. That is what John is saying. Okay.
Well, according to Christopher, we don't wait to Musa, right? But because of these things now, John, you know, right? A kind of tricky beer or they are tricky Christopher now.
Okay.
That's how I mean, right?
No.
It's a said John or your prophet, and I said then I don't know then or your wine. Who is John?
Okay.
Was he a prophet?
Okay, once again, no, follow what the Bible is saying. We have the chapters in the Bible, we have the verses in the Bible. A valid question I will be saying, no, mean to me answer a question we say no, doesn't make it doesn't mean say answer the anyone. But point in and say whenever you answer man, answer man, no matter jump no matter another topic. So people know answer who John is and answer Bibi Sana, you will still find another topic. Bibi over John put to. What John said is what we are saying. At the beginning was the word, and the word was God. And the word was with God. And the one of now we know, but the Bible says it's still only one God. They are one God. That's what the Bible teaches. Okay. If God is eternal, then
Allah is God. Okay, Allah is God, and Jesus is God, and then Jehovah is God. They say three God na anyone they say. They say only because Allah is not God because they all say they are the first and the last. Okay, and then the book of the Old Testament, it kind of same thing. Say he's the first and the last, and then Jesus said the same thing. So there are three gods.
There be three gods. And the Okokoran Musa, okay. Pharaoh so claims so a god.
And the Pharaoh so a god, and because they all claim they are all claiming
to be God, but
exactly.
See, they make
everybody is claiming. And Okonfo is also God. To say in me a God. Until me na me creative we are saying. That's how we're supposed to. I mean, everybody is claiming.
Okay. And somebody can claim that now that we follow the God now, his attribute and the oil and the two men or better energy. Say what they say now. And to be God said Jesus is God and he came from the Father and he was sent to do a mission. Muhammad said,
Well, let's put this into the test.
Muhammad said, Muhammad came as a prophet. He claimed to be a prophet, right? But people were asking him, so who show prophet? Because according to the Old Testament, prophet his own people are demanding, said Muhammad, make a miracle. Or say, on the I am only a messenger to come and warn you. So, and he was making the claim, but he never proved anything. Also, a prophet, who the prophecies be or the book or the Bible anymore. So, over Bible, we have the prophecies there. A fulfilling, okay, and Tizana will be able to make claims or a prophet, will be able to make claims or a God, but on sense and then they do it, and they prove say, Ampa, where a God and a God.
In science, explain. Say two, say,
Seto Mohammed is not flying donkey so. Mohammed is not flying donkey so called Jerusalem.
The point is that is not in the Quran, okay? People can reject it. The book now, he claims that his God gave him, no. We don't find that in the book. So, and then I'm saying, say, in the book, in the Quran itself, no.
Chateau.
No, skeptic.
Chateau, some flying donkey, no. Will be anti-me rejected because without the flying donkey story, no, Omo Nisa daily salat, no. Omo Timmy, yeah,
but it's not in the Quran.
Important story, pa.
But skeptic, what I said is in the Quran itself, no, the people were demanding, say, Prophet Muhammad, give us a miracle, because the people before you, know, they did miracles. They were asking him.
Yeah,
Muhammad never says, but I already did a miracle, made the flying horse, and I said, Mama moon must split me, you know, and I said, he never said anything like this. He always used an excuse, say, I am only a messenger. So and he himself, you know, he never complained, told the people, say, what do you mean I should give you a miracle? I've already given you a lot of miracles. My say, in so from my fingers, mudiaba, like they say, Muslims say, oh my, in so from fingers, mubaye, and it be an assalamu alaikum.
Nah, what beside Jesus say, oh, miracle, and so now, woman who so finyang. Eja na kase ni miracle, and so na waka so ofinyang.
What's the one then?
Obi bisa Yesu say, onye miracle, and son a woman who say, Ofi Onyankopon ho ana, anaso Onyankopon ba na obi bisa Yesu e Bible.
Minti me can say so obi busa answer specific question we are.
Well, say na wo speak kan akokọ say, o kan say a miracle no na actually say ebia Yesu efi Onyankopon because Muhammad ntima nkyere bi. Ana mbisa say he fa na Yesu no di achinye a obi ka kire Yesu say omfi Nyankopon a Yesu ye miracle wa kire say ampa ofi Nyankopon.
Dabi according me na make kan say wo Yesu na nkasa no wo ye miracles no e na wo bi wonu kwa wo kan say o ye say de be ye be dan di say ofi Nyankopon no say Nyankopon tumi be dan di. And he did the miracle. The purpose of doing the miracle no and yet for Yesu nye miracle no for himself. Or ye miracle no to prove a point say baby ofri by. So what they say, we do the miracle for people to believe in what you are doing. Say, baby, I will free, but it's a miracle. And the miracle, no one who has a prophet, and they say, oh, you know, they are GD. But, Yankopon and Sumawa, Yankopon Mount Saint Treni, do a cheer. A bit prove say Yankopon and Sumawa. Yes, he will be about magicians, and so Bible, no man, answer the but Yankopon, they will always be powerful than them. So, Sana me patche. And the prophet will be one of mobile and prove say, like Gideon, according to the Bible. Gideon so say no. He demanded the miracle. Say Yankopon or Kasachana. O man onion sense be man who say Yankopon and Kasachana. And o man this are right because say about thing. In Yan Huna man as it according to the story. So no man in so to go so say but Oma what is our story now me or confess it was free line simple. Until sanity of Hanom.
Yeah, you're talking about Gideon, right?
And she's telling me, but God always gives something a backing people up now who is sent by God. Sana me say, okay. But Muhammad only be outside the Quran. And years after now we know. And people are bringing up books say Muhammad the miracle we say Muhammad the miracle we say. Where you tear that one Osi Muhammad maame wo Muhammad light if restore for him ebe share na say and then stories in hunu bia na wo ka tell ni Quran mu po but ani na omugidi Osi but by the way, how come your God are afraid of technology? All these miracles in the Bible and Quran, and yet nowadays they can't perform. As a matter they are performing miracles every day. People are always getting saved. Among for sacred every day, there's a big miracle. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, the thing said God is like a magician. What's one of the said we have responsibilities. God wants us to study. We have duties to do. Okay.
One of the things I am for a misunderstanding is say they take the providence of God to be miracle. And then I'm for any misconception back. For example, so being to me, not say when you say no why you say I be a miracle. No, it's called the providence of God. When you go pombo we are seeing now. What they and no matter to when say oh say be man or be she and I say be man who soon or man who soon could share a bit for me to give birth. And to say I don't want to miss here the providence of God is not a miracle. A can't miracle now. Most a beyond explanation. Okay, beyond this physical explanation. For example, say Obi asani could without any technology bia, and I say any other thing. I think back on a to could 1, 2. Say ABI minamuso without any kind of trick be like what the genesis to say Jesus working on so so obi awu I didn't say bakona wu na menyan bakona free wu no that is something beyond an explanation. And yes bakona coma there it's not talking about coma bakona wu to say the Lazarus happened to Lazarus. If you're able to understand what miracle is, we will know it and understand it from the providence of God. Onyankopon bo ewiase no one yet miracle said miracle met honum affable. During the time of Adam, after seeing during the time of Adam, Eve, Job, Enoch, God did not do any miracle there to show say or why because during that time they were passing on say, oh, there is a God. Okay, but if they do maybe the miracle became needed to be performed. Say the bit mama perform say there is indeed a God who is above all things. Into Yankopon somebody phobia, not the miracle kind of home. To show say, need then unique from all other a unique of it. Moses, Edane Poma, or the Poma to command and over. The magicians also take up. How would you identify, say, we Moses and as we a magician? So, over to Swa, you won't be able to identify. Nemo, God did an extraordinary thing. Say, my Moses Pumano, Pharaoh magicians not there to distinguish Moses there from the magicians there. This is an extraordinary thing. The miracle now, we should understand the miracle. God did not design miracle to stay there forever. Say, except the purpose we pay, God stopped using the miracle and allowed the thing to reproduce themselves. And until right now, so because of a miracle and Minjindi is not true because miracles have ceased.
No, okay.
Maybe let the Bible speak. Uncle Bessa clarify bibi mama why. Will earlier and Namisha and Obika said after the 6 days, no. God rested, and I will say or rested from His creation, and yet say nipa. Nami, when I person me can find the answer. Who say if or if later, and
or if on the 6th day.
Say or if later
on the 6th day.
Or if on the 6th day. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Because me can say. Because now my junior say already we later now overview about if one or if okay. So about if 6 days there and the work can find you know.
Okay.
No. If on 6 days. About if on 6 days. remember so bad the you know, and also and God saw that it was good. And son who said one man na being na Adam there or your back for I don't know as an or an operation. Into the 6th day, yes, 6th day. Yes, different day from about Eve.
Didn't happen on the 6th day.
Who back up having that let's say and pass it.
Now who back up say any 6th day or confess you.
Whoever make the claim has to prove it, right?
Yeah, and I will say any 6th day, because
whoever make the claim have to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you mean who did what baby that say or boy Adam now on the 6th day? No, or born wedding in every and they say it was good. And son for you know.
Or confess the whole party say
or born even man we say.
Boy, we and son of Saka okay, I'm back, Eve, Sana Walker.
And son over whom Tio or the bread or the nipa or the morning in our bread Adam. I'm in a moon in a moon. And son who said, huh?
What day was it or the morning in our bread Adam?
Well, it doesn't say the 6th day, and it doesn't say anything. But it's not anywhere. I actually say a 6th day now as animal in a sea, because how do you bring all these animals? For Adam to name them, thousands of animals, millions of animals. How?
Adam did not name them.
Can you name all the animal in only one day? You can.
See, the Bible does not say Adam name on the same day now when you put at the bro. But what we know is say Genesis chapter number 1 talking about the Nyakupon first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, 6th day. And 7th day no or season from his creation. And Genesis chapter 2, starting from verse 4, about the outline. Okay. The outline and no man a course so during the time. But if you read the Genesis chapter 2 now, it does not say first day you say second day you say baby. A church or I say or summarize bibia and all come once. But Genesis chapter 1, in that you say, oh, they did kind of you say, there's also mean what you say, there's also mean something you say. So Genesis chapter 27, it says God created man and woman on the 6th day. So obo man anopa no be bo obani enumere no is the same on the 6th day. Do you get me clear?
Julius, and also for evidence, so I'm verse part say according to Bible, man and woman were created on the 6th day. You see, also my verse next to Debbie, I'm on the 6th day, and so now kind. So say Ukasana will show evidence, okay, to show evidence me too. You know, so I said they were freeze you. Yeah, some more. Yeah.
Yeah, Genesis 1:1. Obo there, right? And son, Obo Adam. And I also repart say, his son is then a man and woman, they are all created the same day into and no proof. And that's what you're trying to say. Me who say a contradiction. Me who say a contradiction. Say. We can we and we have a win so on. So I mean,
okay.
If you study for a while, you understand. Say there's something called supplementation or supplementary. That supplementary, is there to explain something, but not to contradict the thing. Okay, let me ask him right now. Oh, me sorry, me pay call Cape Coast Castle. And now the third one be but that does not mean say before some Cape Coast Castle, that does not mean say my name be within. Okay, my name be within the time now. Me sorry now me Cape Coast Castle. You can't say that. Say me banner say me can't be within the time now before some Cape Coast Castle. Now you find the supplementation. It does not call it contradiction. And so move sound man before you say something is contradiction.
See, yo, live revival speak. All these things in you know. Hey, idea. One say, until make come say, into that interest mu nyina okay. Who say what the wadwe na the church mu. And your book be na the what of by you nyina kan who say okay. Say na tie ni. Right? But I don't know ye wo na the catch then sir. Fine. What the betumi agya atom. And into the team ye ba na answer another question asan aba no. Because no say you say
see an normal say Bible no say on the 6th day or Adam and Eve on the 6th day. And your verse indicates on the 6th day they were created on the 6th day. But still no say everyone now in church now. As a many.
Verse banning.
And you know what kind of
Genesis chapter 1 verse 27.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 27. What kind of verse or one?
Let me see. Genesis 1 verse 27. Okay, let me see. Okay. Because it's a two fagu no so na
Genesis 1.
Genesis. Let's see. Genesis 1:27.
Okay. A good screen is one answer in Yanguso.
Genesis 1:27. So God created man in his own image.
In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them.
When we say this, you are let the Bible speak. 6 days no power. Huh?
Yeah, so
verse 31. Verse 31. And I verse 30. Yeah, verse 31.
Maybe okay, maybe the good screen. So after they said it was screen, so
yeah.
Okay, you heard your let the Bible speak. Verse 31.
Then God saw everything he has made, and indeed it was good. So the evening and the morning were the 6th day.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 30 saying?
31.
Verse 31, okay. So then God saw everything that he had made, okay, and indeed it was very good. So the evening and the morning were the 6th day. But it's so verse now, I say.
What?
Yeah. Hey, or comfort say though. Stubborn.
Okay.
I don't make kind of say sometimes Bible no answers no Bible no more. It is able to answer no. I am not able to give you the correct answer. And I say a Bible verse now. You will cheat because all the time sometimes be victory my dynamic obedient my master now. Be aware more knowledgeable now. Answer clearly from the Bible. It's from any other book. We say hadith be another books. Most the Bible now my answer no. And now you know. I said not skeptic about an episode with that question and they say, if not or you say yeah, Nyankopon can say yeah, rest no. He rested on the 7th day no. After 7th day na obebo Eve. Sana skeptic about it again. Sana na was so again a comfort say do. He says when you evidence no. Say Bible no say on the 6th day that they were created. And
me fifi mu ye enya bibia san obe kan me fifi mu ye man say in same be wo yeah my ko ina me do adu ma me kan yi pa
carry okay but udim bibi wo ho say bia wo kan bibi na say before now we do say enye sanete okay now o kan na wo hu say oh at least acknowledge say okay Bible no never come for Bible and say okay Bible na mama answer no I say but many say they bia wo hu bibi na correct for Bible no wa ba ato akọ na say we for ma they who say you correct no acknowledge say oh I was wrong. The Bible was correct. Oh, on the 6th day, it makes sense. Now I said on next one. No, I accept it. I'm why humble.
Yeah.
You have my contact, right?
Oh yeah, I have your contact. Yeah.
Yeah. Until Abia, Honor say Abia, you Bible number so you discuss. You can contact me. We can discuss. All right.
No problem. Yeah. But I say better truth say mo nye Christopher. I don't also mo nye Christopher. They say so put to in na we say we nye Christopher.
Na tobo e dey tina be o da ma me pese me hunu woni better true focus no okay e dey tina ono kasa e bia e Christopher e dey tina o kasa me the reason why
say because ono di ne say no kari nyina e different am ka tell say apart from you Duncan William nyina ne ada Duncan William no Obedia no e ka ade ba
my the meat of the story no okay ye wo kasi ano nka hwe e dey tina obeka ne say bia ye nya Christopher.
Okay, bitter truth about me. You say, "My can say yes, wasem." No, I don't know what I'm talking about. I want a conversation that started. Okay, and I mean through the conversation, you know, we can say, "Obey the animal, na can adi say and I say." Okay, me the same, you know. I don't know. But say, "Obey the animal, ye Christopher." Na Duncan William, when you now, what you now, we are sorry for. Now, when you now, ye Christopher. No one bitter truth, no. One true Christ, one of your Christopher. Already you say, yes, you buy, we are seeing or buy, and actually say, men you bonnet, Ubibo Asuma, men money be, and no one message, you know, be a monka. Sano canning. Into one true Christians. Right? Because I in the crowd, only me the S is a back door. Yeah. Into no back trust when you Christo.
Because they didn't try. Because they didn't try back as a meaning Christo, they didn't try.
Well, another thing, sir, I say, I've a Avambre Moshe debate or any nano only Christopher, you know, only a sort of couple. Internet woman to me answer questions.
Question, and I also coming from a date in bitter truth, or Becca say, be a meaning Christo. Point to Ben or Becca say, meaning Christo, point to Ben.
Because I say, Niamana, watch let's say, Munya or Bible, no, Munya, yes, I know. I used to message not the Bible, simple.
Okay.
According to him, no, na Yesu the Bible, neste, Ubibo Asuma, Danga, Famano, Ubi, men Niboni, okay, men could consa, us and no one story or the Bible, simple. Into no message, I used to the Bible.
You buy yourself midi concourse, midi bonnet, and will be Masuma, my body bizarre or can I say? And
not just so you used to me. That's it. But apart from a Yinamo, I saw a crowd crying Christoni because I so quite sorry because when you're Christoni.
Okay, interested. Okay, but what number was a day next time, my friend, because they said we all
friend, debates. You're part of the debate, no friend. The Christo
yes, you bet me a Cassania the year. Would be the other who say debate? Say them a catcher was saying, "Could be a Christoni." My kind of platform was so. Say, Obi the Bible and the obedient say, "Did this say yes, yeah, Obewood on Quan, why I Jenkwan or Yankopo, who didn't say animal we say the year, and I'll be follower of Christ." So that's now in church channel ADHD and say or design a movie saying in AD they or misunderstanding when church be mona to mean that men can say they are when you Christian say but because who am I? Because me sure say me yes you person me yin and bit me pepe so and I also have my shortcomings. Me the men go say
my sending the post no my sending the post into otie me a omra so no metra no kwa no beti ma chira si nti a se to nye Kristo ni nti a Obedia ye Kristo ni let the Bible speak nti a bo nyina ye Kristo fo no brother Joe wo so a brother be chire chirem fa so na bra yeah on fa so no mra yeah me video bi a me ye na eja wona me ko hu ntokwa say me nim nti me nya Yesu asamoka atanga na me tanga ne keke nti na
what time Yesu anase the visa
me tanga say den
question me busa an answer that
ne sam no kan na me nyi ntum
okay but so be kan sam na wonyi ntum kura pon at least in ka de o kan na so wo de be kan wana bisa wo baka na what time bi wo no
okay no asem na me kan asem me kan ni say a Christopher say nyame na esi hin na nyame bia ensi hin right na de da nyina no na Israel Egypt na yesi hin ada nyina na yesi hin eno ne topic amede ye obeti bia also on ti ase right? I'm going to say, a Christopher, you guys like to claim things for yourself because I don't want to monka say Yamini see him. Some of Katamia now so Samuel, Emra Israel for demanding, you know, Onyankopon rejected if it is no, say don't only Odu and him add into a pay hina and Israel for demanding say no, we say yes, see him to send other including Swiss Tibino. And son Onyankopon Emma Samuel echo anointed Saul. Saul krano according to Judah no na sanka Saul ana esanka echo the tribe of Judah na wakoye nso okoyi Saul. It was a tribe of Benjamin Osidengo. Choose wrong king. Odu echi no se Saul akodi boni. Ana yo sanko di ahemfi no ahindi eni fi Saul nsem. Ana de koma the right tribe. And if you no choose the right tribe. Right?
Julius.
Yeah.
There's OTS and so statement mostly is being spoken in the Bible in a theocratic era. A theocratic Onyankopon na oyo ohene. Ono di oma Israel so ono chromo ohene kra momvanin so. Before that no, Nyankopon na edi oma Israel so as omo hene. Eno oma Israel for epu Nyankopon. That's what it has. Epu Nyankopon say, omo per physical ken no metumi ahu so onie. Instead of say be a physical ken and kono atwa no, aso mo kan ni. To say amam man before him ni bi. Nyankopon say okay, so mo pesa say eno hin no dem beye. Eno still ye pe. Nyankopon mo ohini. So you should know time on that normal basis. Ebiem Abra Nyankopon ede ahemfofo bi didi ewiase nyina so no. The Babylonian Empire, the Medo-Persia Empire, the Greece Empire, the Roman Empire no. Odo nyina eba no. Eno Daniel ekire se Onyankopon na wotumi a odi ewiase nyina ehye edumonsa. That is what Daniel was referring to. And Panja so ogro hini bi wono ma Nyankopon betam no na si wo. They was talking in the theocratic sense. So Onyankopon obu oman so no. Ono na hold the right to is to someone like this and that and that.
And see, everyone say Egypt na was say we have some for no. And no sa ahemfo Pharaoh no na Ramses no. And also Onyankopon odini see so na say one day ye na man dey choose so ye ngade.
Nyankopon make reference to the people of Israel. Okay? But during the time Obama empires edidi ewiase nyina so no. Ena oma Babylonian kingdom odi wiase nyina hinni nyina be hye nyensa se oni wiase nyina so. Dey kan. Ena odi koma Medo-Persia for, no odi ma Greece for, no odi ma Roman Empire for. Sam many no. Onu Nyankopon dey ahinnie di besi hon ma oso onyan ma onipa biara ebiem.
But into me question is into Egypt for ahemfo no and also Onyankopon na choose ma won ana say
Nyankopon mo man bia na nti wo kwa so nti any nation could work in their way, but the people of Israel Onyankopon enesisi omo hene mo and omo pu Nyankopon nti no it became a linear thing. So we ne ba na be this we ne ba na be this so na be ye so sin Nyankopon dis no omo jae omo tuni free so but Nyankopon ena so obema owiase nyina ba be show bi nsa e oni Nyankopon ena odi nyina masanda kon se wo oma ho kwa se wo di wiase nyina so. And that is the Babylonian Empire, the Medo-Persia Empire, the Greece Empire, and the Roman Empire.
well because Roman for him for we see wo nyina no na prophet ben ana edi kan e ma won ko see sa him for.
And yes, so ogosi o ma him say David.
Huh?
And yes, if you're or come aka say oh sorry there be yes na Nyankopon page. Daniel chapter number 2. If you have your Bible there, let's go to Daniel chapter 2.
Well, I'm about to go drive to work, and I meant to be in way Bible. They say, yeah, yeah, cool. Okay.
Daniel chapter 2.
Daniel chapter 2, either. So I distract you. Okay.
Verse 36 downwards. I'll say, this was the dream. Now we will tell you the king's interpretation. You, O king, the king of kings, to whom the God of heaven has given the kingdom, the power, and the might, and the glory, and into whose hand he has given wherever they dwell the children of man, the beasts of the field, the birds of the heavens, making you ruler over them all. You are the head of the good. Onyankopon na dey say to me nyina ma no, that no means Yakopon be so Nebukadnezar and na do say he is there bi. Yakopon ma no kwa say diviasi nyina so. That is what God is talking about here.
Hold on, do you see nyina so no catch na wan Israel for na.
No okachire tama oyi ndaye edi eche Nebukadnezar. Ina na all making reference to him say. And then I assume you Onyankopon did kind or didn't sound momentum nyina ahya wonsa. Ohene adibiase nyina.
But Nebuchadnezzar and could Israel Egypt sword Egypt could Egypt sword. Nebuchadnezzar never fight a war in Egypt. Intervene which made the war the Egypt for so.
Nebuchadnezzar then the time Babylonian Empire they were ruling almost all the world. They were ruling almost all the world, and God gave that authority to himself, to me, as and
the book at Nisa, how we speak. It's Ethiopian, a kind of Bible more. Ethiopia, no Egypt. That mean who may be the book at Nisa, it could do the whole, including Africa for Ethiopian also. I know I don't know, but anyway. Ebiana will be dear, and I mean who dear. Yes, sir, chief. Well, yeah, but him say, would Israel for so many actually Israel for one way. Emma is a Syria for so called the book of Nizanum. Into know if you say all the world, remember, say all the world means all the world, right?
Almost all the world and the land the world.
You know, yeah. Anyway.
No, okay.
Obi wa question from Pamre. Obi wa question from Pamre.
Mantaya wo hono man ase Mantaya ni hono.
Seto, how well said you? Seto, yesterday. Seto, SSK. Seto, Kasa. Hey! Jack, Bichobia, I say.
Yeah, Nyakupo Adaroma.
Long time. That's between Basu Jumo when Jack.
Because
and yeah, easy, quick. Yeah, nice program. And so as usual, Seto Mohammed is making a nice point. Seto Manin Kasa. Seto Ade. Me Basu na Seto panic all the time. Confuse you. Ebaya or church and ananum Egypt. Asemuna Seto. The oye ni no ye Seto why? Jack, Juma, Jack.
Where sure?
Are they? But me quick, my friends, and the topic names are all around. Let me speak here on and off. And then we discuss about John in the beginning was the word, no. Me catch a confusion. You say on question we be on to who baby a original quotation. Who Christopher need from book, no. There's nothing original in the book. Who niche original? Who baby in the beginning was the word, and the word of this guy Nifia. We try to comment. Say be confuse you. Baby, as a quotation, thousands of years before I ever traveled. Now in an animal show, a good war so Egypt. Kemet, daddy. Well, you know.
Oh, okay. And I mean, who? And my back. Okay.
Yeah, confuse you.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. My friend, the Shabaka stone. The Shabaka stone. And that's how Ptah created the world, just like the book of John, saying that John can. Today I'm on to was a too. I'm on to was a Christopher.
Muslim brother back have a conversation. We need debate conversation. Be say, or no say, John ever could be free. No, or be philosopher be the crown. This is about because John is
yeah, I don't know. You list that philosopher for the way my friends say. During the time of Philo. Last so because say Philo is late. Who's the Debiano history? Yeah, you call from the primary source. It's like 1,000 years 600 BC. It's no Philo muy late. Philo should take the same concept. Philo is Greek, not a friend say a Greek Jewish Greek. Also take the same concept as the Logos. That's the concept of the Logos. But also original Memphite theology now. The friend of Memphite theology. That is where the source is coming from. Today I'm on top of Wasika Christopher. What is
okay,
why?
Whatever. Say who say John copy for him, John copy for.
And yes, copy Edda is on the stone. Who call Egypt? Who say your friends said the Memphite theology, you know.
It's me busa baby from John, okay? Now me busa was my busa say if John kunya very free. Yes, John according to John is the word God. How do you busa? According to the Bible, is the word God.
Yeah, but one thing is a mufa concept biya na ma say no. Christopher Befa, you know, they've also changed it to mean something different because our Kemet Fono, even though they had the concept of the Memphite theology and which Philo of Alexandria later developed into the Logos theology, you know. The Logos theology, you know, even though take it from the Memphite theology, you know, is a little bit different. They tweak it into Mufa Diana, Namasasano Kakra, Namaya Mudia. And that is okay. But at least the Mumaya acknowledgement. Mamu, you know, say your friend say before Bible number no, we had all this knowledge, source of knowledge, and sana move from books.
So before the Bible came, somebody came to die for the atonement of sin, and that's it.
Oh God.
So a question.
Oh God. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, me Johnny said to Charlie said to me dream Jaja and we join my business class. Michelle Wanti. We boss Shivia, you this one need to.
No one question for now who's the happy word. You may okay, no worry.
No pressure, I said no pressure. Okay, nice. You make us bye bye.
About power. Now, okay, and it's Captain Bani Wohonum. Skeptic Bani Wohonum.
I'm your medium.
Okay, one time we make a statement to say, because it's sooner, okay? Then because it's soon doesn't necessarily mean, say, 1,000 years to come can also mean soon. I didn't say that possible, and it's possible.
SM in checking because sometimes it depends on the context. So sometimes it depends on the context. In SM in checking, for example, who care about Jesus?
Now, okay, I'm going to make you because from the bodies I want to work with me because read about skeptic about it.
Because who care about Jesus? A bit my yes here, 1,000 years because verse Biswa or Jesus and Okase and Crophobia or Mujina on Krampuno. They will still be around when the Son of Man will come or something. And I say Abia and you're on the Son of Man. Abia say or no, so only 1,000 years show and then you
say, yeah, by maybe make example say Bia say year generation we say mono say we did 90 years we did 120 years we did 70 50 whatever how many years we made in 2000 let's say me who let's say Nyankopon ba still crampo now bit make say let me refer the year can say but me can say soon okay it doesn't necessarily mean say So they will kind of depending on the context, but depending on time they were spending on heaven. Say yeah, heaven, then okay. Depending on time they were spending on heaven. Anytime you spending was as we say so. In fear be a media as we say so on will be it was not too long, a short and fear. 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, 200, 700 crampo now. Comparing to the amount of years now, be eternal life now, from apart from here, no, still the ones as well very small. And the as I say life on a short, a soon, a short. Because I am wrong, and I say even though say we will be 120 years, no, a long in compared to the everlasting life. What you say?
Yeah, me too. Say for example, this is a vocal is who say Udi when afterlife ni nyina na Udi count. So Udi say name we nyina count there. Yeah, me too as a complete, but yeah, for say you be share one question about afterlife crowd. You were just addressing something that me knew we kasa fa ho na wo say soon. E hono soon sa soon na be change o. William sir. It can be something different also. So, but any day, yeah, also no bit much kakra because afterlife in Sunday, forever.
Forever. It's BBC said my party. I think said one time, but your guy back on our group referred to say one can and I say BBC one can. I think say one can. Okay. We make statement we say na and so I boy. A bit say be our home. So me can say be memo 10% of me loan. So me 10% of me loan. Would be then 20 Ghana now be from 10% from me loan. But say you can say Elon Musk and I say be a rich about 10% of his loan and nothing be now. A bit man something a more do a very strong. You know 10%. But depending on the amount in the crown or no, and you won't even say 10% is too small. So sometimes 10% can be something a bit a jeopardy for somebody. But maybe 10% the ain't mean your share. And you can say as a life, we say life is too shorter. That doesn't mean say and I say you can say yeah sooner. As I say so yeah in Chawa has say and I say sooner doesn't mean say it has to happen. That be but compared to you work, like time they be no one time they be no say no. We higher get to be some of my party and I say be okay. DMB TV, okay. Which one join? I say what is the two actually saying here? Join or say you have a conversation, a open dialogue. But that's how I join, okay. DMB TV. That's how I join. Or YouTube, okay. To move follow YouTube pages now. Time for joining or platform where there's no more YouTubers now, okay. Move follow my page and be my energy almost follow a page now. Yeah, have a conversation. Yeah, can we say anything open dialogue? Any Monday, yeah, but like open dialogue, okay. No, will be able to turn again. What question be able to have a visa? Also, does life have percentage? Life has percentage. As I say, does life has a percentage? I think so. Yes, it is a life has a percentage. Life has a percentage. You're going to say be a bit more. Any part do want to say or say no. Need to make a say be according to a percentage wise. Ghana for you could do at the age of like 50 something percentage wise no more. But it doesn't mean say obi am bro 50. But you hear any part no more now. Omutimi who say we Ghana they obi unfie ni nyini could do say a hono no be about Australia say now percentage wise the depth like I think say like 60 something. Let's be a 70 grand for now. Maybe according the more now we are living longer at these days because of medicine. Then we are living longer according to say the Omokano. But to be a kind of percentage wise, I'm gonna say Ghana the when you do a year 50 something or 60 something when you depend why are they at the moment because life quality and share and strong with it. Maybe our party I don't know. So what is everlasting life? Everlasting life after so if you are one of the people now you want to be with God now you gain the everlasting life. Sana Bible today. And that's what I mean in Canada. I will say okay. I ask more without consciousness, how do you perceive life? Indigenous people on joining that questions I can see and then we'll say I will say maybe my guess, okay, they didn't even know North America existed. Amankwa sa join the back. Okay, if Amankwa never program ni kona we. Sometimes no media Amankwa o hono.
Yes, I told you.
Nah, that's what anyone say. Contribution be hono man say be bisa.
Oh, maybe as I let the Bible speak, a kind of Nami won a year.
Okay,
Meet my car. The person be some say a cast be a summary and on as I say. Say, yeah, Bobby be tougher and maybe.
Watching you.
What was it?
Tougher.
Me say, and on as I say, and on as I say.
It's all by the current tougher. Say, I'm not tuning on a bonnet tougher. Me names and happens to me teaching.
And I'm saying, only as I say, some main cars translate to coachy. Me say, and on as I say, so Bobby to top fun. Which you say? Which you say, will be a one course school, what he has, son of your country. Main cars translate to coachy.
Yeah, paid by 10 pages a month. Now, old tremor, like old trade, I make it sense in one way, but in a small, like paragraph, which might about 2 or 3 paragraphs instead of the 10, 8, no, 1 or 2 pages instead of the 10 pages from the month.
Oh, okay. Indeed. Now when Okonfo air Kazam. Metibisa will say Genesis 2 a some summary of
Something like a
Genesis
summary.
1.
Maybe you should summary. Once a bit why you should outline and but you should summary for it. Like not necessarily say
Hello.
summary. Hello.
Hello. Like a summary, something like.
Me statement now. They say it's something like a summary of the Genesis chapter 1.
In the on a
I'm quite having difficulties go on man.
Yeah, I think network.
Okay, I'm quite having difficulties. Okay, brother, DMB TV. It's saying no part, okay? So what I mean is that in one's life, there is nothing like percentage, okay? For you to understand, can you tell me the percentage of your life left on earth? Okay. So no percentage I think that my answer now be mind 15 we say to this question we say no, okay. Nyame pangu minim ochina sem. Okay. Say if nothing like out of the ordinary happen. So because I don't know. Maybe something tragedy can happen. Now I will die. Then you that you don't know. But if we take it according to ABR, our knowledge now was to say no nipa how no ye live no according to baby I want to can depending on baby I will so account so the environment now with baby I will stay no how no nipa ni nyini kokodru sen at what age na nipa ni timi nyini kokodru majority of the people no it shows the percentage okay these people life quality no up to this age and once now we nobody is sitting there no or planet say planet say because I don't know say I'm going to be here like in 40 years to come, in 50 years to come, you know. So why should I plan for 50 years to come, 40 years to come? Nobody is doing this. So and sometimes some people now they think say somebody say Jesus is coming sooner. Because Jesus is coming sooner, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do anything. Don't do anything, sit there and wait because Jesus is coming soon. A stupidity because you also even if Jesus is not coming sooner, you know that you are going to die. You know say you are going to die. So why then? And you don't know say you are going to die tomorrow and I say or say in 4 years. You don't know. But still, you are preparing. You are giving warm color, who sit down, who talk, who hear human thing, who they say, why are you not also anything I won't chill? No. But even though say we will die, no, we still work hard so that we still looking out for pension days. So that's what I mean, no. So that I'm a patronity. What did he say? Yes, the person I'm a patron was saying no. Your percentage, according to system, you know how and depending on control. And if I do certain age, do on them now, and Yemen consume. Sometimes people are wishing to die. Or do certain age now, nothing is working. Or moving until your moon who be or motivate. Let's say, they are able to say, to move cramp on they feel it's a relief. Emma or Mancasa. So on. But some percentage in it, you can decide for yourself. May the meeting can say, yeah, or trying to be better to me, and I say in 200 years to come. Okay. But 200 years, so we do 200 years of activities now. We know said it happened. Let the Bible speak. We'll put our question. Did let the Bible speak really say that Genesis chapter 2 is similar of Genesis chapter 1? Okay. Hello. Let the Bible.
So ometi it seems I hear feedback. So ometi the American. The Menka said Genesis chapter 2 is emphatically summary of Genesis chapter 1. I said it is like I said before NTA as any if I'm supposed to explain Genesis chapter 1 and chapter 2, Genesis chapter 1, chronologically how the creation was created. When it happened, when it happened. Okay. And then Genesis chapter 2, topical about a no man boy and an orca who answered. But Genesis chapter 1, it kind about chronological arrangement, how the things were created. Some person made it bad down, so oh, you make it's like a summary. And a young crop one say, oh, ma, they are making that kind of statement so good way.
But I think so. Obusa will be our coach school, okay, him for our coach school, but I don't think say he's make in or kind of in a bad way, and I think you may just sure let Bible speak.
Yes, I made one. Some people, when you give them the answers and say, wait here, they don't get the time to ask you the right question. Because they want to change your mouth and take it, say now patch this changing that. Instead of asking the question, say Muhammad Khan. Sometimes we answer a fool according to his foolish ways. Say now so and sometimes we are able so to. But I'm in school Cape. I'm still in Cape right now.
So I'm saying, I'll say, oh no, because on so free Cape on them or so when you will Cape on them, okay. Okay, I think say we should like if I didn't gonna be and okay. Now try we have tested 2 hours or 3 hours almost 2 hours 52 minutes. Okay, people, please now. So we'll join the platform. We say now DMB TV. Okay, next time maybe you can join us. One thing I made me who say once again say to me Kasasa. We all know something, but we don't know everything, right? I think it's a good statement. We all know something, but we don't know everything. And when it comes to the Bible now, the Bible, no, emudo. So be honest to yourself now, okay? And then you can always find some ways to interpret the Bible to suit your agenda. Say be our person will be person with or bad now. You can always find some ways to use some verses in the Bible, no, to justify. It doesn't mean say no but for you the way over say no now with your agenda. A bad thing. I can see the Bible in portray. So sometimes I think it's necessary say be what is a obi cassava Bible no. Now because of a point of view, no, and then the qua, it doesn't mean say what kind of crime. Yeah, man for now Bible need to know follow Bible no, at least no. To benefit something for themselves. Can't say generation we say no can't say we show benefit and you good okay. Forget the Bible no and bad book said be able to say bad actually a good book okay. Or comfort you steady never how much you couple. Summary means to okay, so then let the Bible speak. Would say since Genesis 2 is like a summary of Genesis 1, you accept that human beings and every other animal were all created from sun. Let the Bible speak. Will be so. I say. And the Bible now can say, "Oh, a man or the so ne bomb or you move free so man as be so." Okay, I don't know, but I forgot it. Yeah, let the Bible speak. One of my bit my conclusion be an summary. Apropos summary. Okay, yeah, summary. Be the father and going to be a say. Es kept the band so the casa. I'm on quite line in your argument. Oba no oko. Okay.
And okay, DMB TV no, Randy.
Randy. Randy, a steady horrible, okay? A steady Randy. Randy Gramatin and catch, but then Randy or no way one of the guys now or share me videos, no. Okay, or on Facebook, at least on Facebook, the Randy the most was share. Even though some maintain and can't share, but still no. Randy who's about post video be a who's was share. Me that's Randy. Okay, DMB TV, but that's also even more YouTube crap account. Randy, we back up. Okay, Randy is sure, but that's it. Randy, but that's it. You're steady. Okay, then join the next time. Maybe when you have opportunity the next time, but next time you are not join. Okay, Kasamiti.
And it's for we are very good on some home and no one knows the knowledge and phobia ever I could do. Sometimes we have to ask questions now. Which me and Bakone be up to speed. But make preconceived ideas and there's a topic I'm in say to a treaty. Say I couldn't bring my bet for us on tea. TV.
No, okay. Then can say okay. TFC will have say for the meantime. Let the Bible see what time now.
More time.
Okay, would you cut him your conversation with a message from okay, I say be a bit my program now. Okay. Now okay. It's escape Japan you honum.
Me hospital.
Now okay, Obama summary be an area na kwere.
Okay. Me da munyina say mo timi yi when me cautious no na anu kakra. Na let the Bible speak. Who say we need to your program be now we hear stories baby Muhammad. We are stories free Jews for books and audition in the Quran. Who say mo ye no na with internet in enye. Some mo ye tama and can say mo repeat our program no because I come upon Mimi says our story was Nema Mimi Ja Islam. This was this was those things which me free ma mean doughty kura song. Inte come up as a bunye tamaya mo repeat sa program.
Mate.
And
it as a indigenous P. And yet wanna may focus on me reading most of the comments and I'm the side and you wanna make us what they say. No, please. I'm not talking about you this evening, right? Like I read most of the comments and I'm the summarize the cast I said. Don't get me wrong, sorry.
Now okay, you can say Skeptic Jabani, my person question will say according to our knowledge about Islam and Sira, what can about Prophet Muhammad, no? Did you get any so medical checkup will be any idea say according to the how Prophet Muhammad was, no? He had epilepsy sickness, bibisa. What's bibisa?
yeah, me tibibisa. Yeah, MSM will file bikura sources in the womb. Yeah, your hobby brisa or she formness or sorry, now was one verse. Yeah. Yes.
Now, okay, it's basically now how much channel or mosque and that's what much channel mosque be how now sometimes ultimately for
yes, we are. Yeah, omuka omutimi kan kura say hi sometimes kura say verse ni ba na wa tifi free na wo yese wa yese but na omunim say we say yare no bia mimi ni mo bia obi sa esia see sikura sentence no ma shada na me bisa no question say obetuma ka say ono so anye revelation na say bisa. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Me born we na so sorry ah. Yeah, me bisa no questions. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, na mox wo. Yes, no mo kan. Say if you free tinu sometimes obetwi form. Yeah, no mo ka but they omo kan different. So omo manu quote say when yare no. But nan say knowledge advance and for study sa yare no. Na Muhammad will be. Yes, no doubt. Yeah, no will be. Me wo file bia me ko hu obi na nipa ni ye video fa ho me yire fi nipa na o ye na nipa no or the sources be buy na me copy ni nyina ese me check me o email bia ya me di files no tutu ese me check se me hu a me forward ni nyina e di amount. Yeah. No yari.
Because stories no and say me video be enra about then if I want to show references, so to say I will show references. Make me about video no I say, but sometimes so one our YouTube my problem. Now according to even Nemkura Brain and the Shah Prophet Muhammad in the
yes, yes,
say no happen here, and then
yes,
one who no. It's me who say you get from people now more this kind of sicknesses, no epilepsy, no be a omuti bed say be a bed be one man yes, we can find it here, no. But according to them, the Prophet Muhammad, the revelations that know what dinya. So they say, very interesting. Okay, maybe next time I will share video. Know what I say. Okay.
Now omuka no mox wo. Ni de no omuka. But omuye ni ti say revelation no eba no. Emu edu. Eye du ma Muhammad ema. Anything masas when is no. Ontimi nkro enkuta. Kasa bi bebre basa bisa. Inti omudi aya no omudi Quran verse bi Quran omudi back Quran verse bi oha omusi alasi anka osani Quran edigu mountain so mountain entimi nkuta Quran inti aya no omudi sa verse no edi aba yeah yeah inti yeah no mkano mosque no mkano mosque. Okay, me that say. Let the Bible speak. Don't worry. Science, ever more yari. Edru yari. Why? Mensuru.
Okonfose do or no? Okonfose do. You couldn't go to a Juma Mustain.
Maybe do I'm very parking lot.
Okay. Any boy Juma, okay, and Casalita.
Okay, no problem.
No, okay.
No problem. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's here for a moment for conversation is what I say. Okay, so do is skating for Mr. Man. One share videos in my tag man for more subscribe to the page on YouTube on okay. But that's a Randy, but that's a so YouTube page on our page is like if you do my one okay. It's here for mama. It didn't go on Seto SSK. I remember me saying I'm in fancy. Seto SSK and okay. Seto SSK. One follow page on YouTube on. Me the man be say tier for mama ba.
Honest, wallahi, let's be honest for a moment. We would not accept Islam if we were not born Muslim. Let's be honest. Like if I wasn't born Muslim, if I wasn't born in a Muslim family, that's what I mean by being born Muslim, in a Muslim family and brought up as a